All right.
Sounds all good.
So this is gonna be like the first. This is actually the first pre-recorded episode. I'm screen sharing as well.
Safe.
You just want to, if you just
Have we started?
TS.
Mm.
We have now. We don't even have to do an
All
intro
right.
because it's not.
Yeah,
long.
no. It's I don't know.
Dude,
I was
this is dope. It's been kind of a while since we've done one of these, to be honest. The last one was Aeon.
Fizz.
It was like
Yeah.
a couple months ago. But
It
dude, we're
has
excited to
been
have you on. We're excited to get things
Appreciate
going
you.
again.
Thank you for having me.
I've never spoken to you in voice, actually.
Facts. I think I've only ever spoken to you like on occasion, like on text.
we could
even then it's been negative.
We could get right into the thing that we have spoken about, which is really fucking funny. I can put it on the screen. So
God, yeah.
You and I have had a couple of interactions in the past, long before you grew into who you are now. This is the funniest fucking interaction ever. I'm gonna put it on the screen. So this was in 2021, I think. This is what I think these are these our first DMs?
I think so, yeah.
Yep, these
Do
are
we still have
first
them?
DMs.
Oh, is
yep,
that an
still
older
there.
account? Yep, damn. Oh my God.
I actually remember what the context is now. I remember the level. But yeah,
I don't remember
either. I was just in a server and I made like a snarky remark. I was like, he's probably still hacking, which we'll get into. And then you were like, you sent me, I would have done the same thing too. You just sent me a screenshot and you were like, someone just sent me this. Do you want to see the stream? And then I was like, don't care. Like, Jesus Christ.
Bro, I felt so violated. Everyone did this to me back then. And it actually like, oh my God. It actually got to me,
Where does
I
that
promise
come
you.
from? Because I've heard so much shit about you hacking in the past, and I just don't know anything definitive. I'd rather hear it from you specifically.
To be fair, I don't think a lot of people do. Pretty much back in like what 2019 to 2020, it was a mix of me hacking stars. I can't lie, it was one of them, and I also decided to hack Arctic Lights with some really bad speed hack, whatever. which the ironic
about this.
Yeah, the ironic thing is I hacked Arctic Lights parallel to me streaming Future Funk on Twitch. So you'd go on my YouTube, you'd see Arctic Lights, you'd go on my Twitch, and I'd be struggling like hell on Future Funk. So that was kind of where I was at. And then a little bit later down the line, I don't know if you remember when Aquatic Auroras got leaked. It was the unnerfed, like really bad unplay tested version. Yeah, I hacked a live play of that as well. And the thing is, it was actually good.
Go ahead.
It was actually quite a good live play. I'm not gonna lie, considering I was like 12. You know what?
Jesus.
It's not bad.
Dude, we're old, dude.
Yeah, I was actually considering like asking about that, but I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it.
I'll talk about anything, bro. It's cool.
All right, cool. Because I did hear about this from Rin, because she was like telling me how like you used to hack shit and then you kind of like changed and then you started
phased out of it. Yeah. I don't know. I think what it was is initially I was just arsed at the game, so I was kind of just doing all that. But as I was doing all of that, I slowly actually got better, and then I actually beat my first extreme, and from there I just stopped.
What was it?
It was Cataclysm, but it was with 600 FPS bypass, so might as well have just not been an extreme.
Was this what got you initially banned from the list, or was that something in the future?
This was it was actually Arctic Lights that got me the initial ban. I don't know what 12-year-old me was doing, but after it got rejected initially,
the dogs are being annoying as hell.
That's all good. After it got rejected initially, I decided if I just changed my name from Cursed to CursedGD and resubmit it, then I thought something was going to change. But no, I just got banned again, and it turned into a permaban. So yeah, that's where that stemmed from.
That's funny. Dude, my dogs are they gotta shut the fuck up. That's so fucking weird. There's another thing I want to talk about, and I remember so little of it. I remember your first initial boost on YouTube I'm pretty sure I have a very vague visual memory in my head of it. You were the first person to like popularize the "this is how hard levels really are" video. And I remember specifically one. It was Sonic Wave Infinity, You had
Yep,
black
it was a leak.
icons with force no glow,
Mhm.
and it was
And
like
a
a
pink
tan
background.
Yeah, tan or pink, whatever
Yep.
the color was.
Yep.
And
Bro.
that's what I remember. And I bring that up because that was on your old channel that's gone now. And I don't know what happened to that channel. I've yet to like figure it out.
God.
Do you? I'm
This is
guessing you
reminding-
know, right?
Yeah, right. So pretty much what happened is I was kind of just a bit, I don't know, no one really knew me. And obviously a lot of people probably know I was friends with Keshi back then.
Oh God.
Keshi was yeah.
Yeah.
Keshi was weird in a sense where it was just an odd guy. I don't know, like he for some reason had multiple channels with so many subscribers, and he decided to give me one of those channels to just give me subs. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started posting on that, and we had a falling out, and yeah, he just straight up deleted the channel, bro.
Oh my God. He was just like, fuck you, no channel. He just, oh Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much.
Christ, dude.
Yep. Yeah, and I
I
had to
get
just
that.
go from scratch. And it was Bgram that actually gave my new channel a shout out initially. But yeah.
That's funny. Dude, I always
Actually,
thought you
mine's-
got like false striked or something.
Nope, just legitimately terminated by Keshi, effectively.
Have you ever gotten any strikes?
Have I? I think I did. I think I said something crazy on stream. I don't remember what I said. But I said something, I definitely did get strike.
remember,
And
like,
another thing, when my channel got hacked, I got strike too.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I remember that. I should ask about that because I remember
Yep.
you were uploading like Adobe Premiere crack tutorials, and that's what I knew it was
Literally.
you.
I literally just reset my PC, went to download my cracks again, but I just downloaded something from some sketch
jeez.
website. And yeah,
Yeah, the
it's got
same
all
thing
my
happened
shit
with
taken.
Xylonox. He tried to pirate Photoshop, dude.
Yeah,
It's
no,
always like
I
Vegas
actually pirated
Photoshop.
everything. Yep, Vegas Photoshop, but I did it all at the same time. So I probably just got nuked by multiple hackers, and that's why there was so many videos. Like, actually ridiculous.
I don't know how those work.
I don't know how they work either. I'm
I don't
assuming
know
they
if
just
it's like
kind of
multiple people doing operate. I guess it just depends on the
Yeah.
data or the channel they get.
more or less. They probably take it straight from your browser. I'd assume.
That makes me
'cause
wonder
it says
how
password.
Nexus got hacked. I wonder if he was
Didn't
just
even know
being
Nexus got
stupid and
hacked.
pirating shit.
Maybe.
He's a
knows?
he's a mysterious person now.
He's so mysterious. I know a few people have him added, but I've never seen the
Yeah.
guy talk. I don't know.
We used to talk sometimes, but maybe I should get him on here. There's
That
something
would actually be a great
There's
idea.
something really important I want to bring up, because especially since I've been tuning into some of your streams because you're trying to like rebeat it now. I forget when it was. I think it was 2022. It was before Eternal Night. It was when you were playing Silent Club Step, and the whole thing went down with you using Hitbox multiplier. And I just want to hear, dude, those dogs, man. I just want to hear, like, what were the legitimate intentions and what was like the actual scenario that played out? Like, was it an accident? Was it just like, well, or was it just like, yeah, I tried to, not to put you on the spot, because I mean, it
No,
doesn't
of
matter
course,
now.
you're good. I'm chilling. Yeah, this is long done. Effectively, what was going on is I was playing VSC and Silent Club Step as a parallel. It started with VSC. I was effectively terrible at spam, and I needed a warm-up method. I was actually talking to someone about this the other day, and I went in CL and found screenshots. I made a warm-up method that was, I'll send a screenshot in the GC now. Legitimately, what it was is I just had a 0.9 hitbox multiplier on the spikes and saws because it helped me warm up and ease into the CPS for the spams on VSC.
Nice user.
Yeah, damn, my fault. But yeah, effectively, because I used it so often and I was playing VSC the majority of the time, I just had it on a keybind, but I just never unbound it, and then it carried over. I still don't know what my legitimate best was on Silent Club Step, like back then, but nonetheless, I beat in it now anyway because 74 was like not good, and that's my worst death back then.
Wait, what do you have on it now?
72. I got to the
nice.
8 jumps the other day. Yes,
Dude, I remember that
sir.
whole thing. Like, I mean, because I had like slight skepticism because I just
blame you.
heard things in the past, and I was kind of a more assumptuous person back then.
It's completely that. I'll be honest. I was against myself. Like, I don't know. It's just straight up. Like, everything was against me. I'm not surprised. Like,
I remember Twitter just being like, look at this.
Yeah,
I
which
remember
can't
you
blame
saying
anyone.
something like lol, because it's like, and with the context now, it's like I would have probably said the same thing. It's like, what do you even,
But it's genuinely
what
like
do you even say?
on my end of things, it's quite funny to be honest. But
It is.
it actually was just quite impactful. Like at the end of the day, that was about to get placed below firework or whatever as a result of
Did you
the
ever
bullshit that went through
like
my head.
Did you ever make a community post and you were like, so I had a warm up method, or were you just like,
I'm not
because that's
sure.
the first time
I
hearing
think
about
it. I think I did. It would have either been a tweet or a community post, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, effectively, I was just kind of trying to state my case.
I mean, honestly,
just,
it's kind of good that someone pointed it out then, because imagine you just had it on perpetually, and then you accidentally beat other shit.
It would be, honestly. Oh, to be fair, that's an issue. But low-key, it would have probably been better on mine if no one noticed. But whatever,
Yeah.
it's never that serious. I found a screenshot.
I feel like depending on the level, people wouldn't notice.
True. Silent concept is a bit bait because it might as well be a layout. Like,
oh, you did make a post. Okay, I guess I just forgot.
Dude, that's so to be fair, like, I don't know. So stupid. Like, I really, because to be honest, I was like, okay, this is actually a huge fuck up. Let me just kind of make my stance the nice guy here. Let me just try and be all cool about it. Let me just like take it chill. That's kind of why I was talking. Like, sorry for the misunderstanding. Hope you guys understand, because I kind of wanted to stay in the good books, even though I fucked up, obviously. Like, but nah, it went south from there. I can't lie.
I wonder how many people like didn't buy it. I wonder how many people are like, dude, you're still a like, fuck you.
Oh, a lot of people. Yeah. Even a lot of like good friends from the GD community still think to this day that
this day?
Which again, I can't blame them. I really can't blame them because it is so sus. But is what it is. Like, I think it's just like a difference that's going to exist between me and some of my friends / some community members sometimes.
I mean, like,
but
they can't say shit when you rebeat it.
Yeah, once I rebeat it, it's all done at the end of the day.
And even then, like, you have a mountain of other achievements anyway.
Yeah, SES isn't even going to be my hardest, so it's just kind of...
Dude, what the fuck happened to Eternal Night?
Oh my gosh, right. So, I should probably say this for viewers. No, I'm not affiliated with the level anymore, and I'm not verifying the level. So, effectively, the level was dead all the while I was verifying because Electro was inactive, and just nothing was happening. Electro kind of actually had stuff going on in his own life. It's not his fault, but yeah, the level was dead. I got the verification because he kicked Swyborg, and I actually had the interest in the level, and he kind of, because Swyborg wasn't playing it, he kicked Swyborg. But at the end of the day, like, Swyborg was waiting on Electro to make progress, so it's kind of just one of them misunderstanding things. But eventually, I got kicked again back for Swyborg because he felt bad. But the level just kind of didn't develop from there, and to this day still hasn't developed. So it's pretty much just dead, unfortunately. But yeah, I would have done it, to be honest, but it's just not happening. I can't lie. Yeah.
I'm guessing Electro just doesn't want you to play the unfinished level either, so it's just like nothing. It's just nothing's gonna happen.
Exactly. I think Electro kind of views Eternal Night as like a pride thing above anything. So he just kind of wants to leave the old one in the past because you're not happy with it. And yeah, I respect that. I don't think I'd go back to it unless he gave me the go ahead.
Quit the game?
I've got no clue. I have him added. I just see him on like random games now. But
he'll like randomly talking Cozy, but that's the only time I ever see him.
Yeah. I haven't spoken to him in years though. I can't lie.
He needs to get on that.
Bro, I wish. I would 100% still go back to it if that was a thing.
Every day at like 6 a.m. Like, it's time.
I thought his account got hacked because he like suddenly just has the default profile image.
Yeah, he's always on like Gmod or something. Just
yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't look like a high profile, to be fair.
What is he even like? I guess he just doesn't do much anymore.
Well, yeah, at least not on GD.
Yeah, true. I think he, on one of his recent like level things, I'm not sure what it was, but he put like Eternal Night soon in the thing in like the description, but just nothing came out of it. I don't know.
That hype has definitely dwindled a little bit in the last 3 years.
Do you know what I've actually noticed as well? Because people used to view Eternal Night as like not like a holy grail of deco, but they used to view it as like a really solid level. And now people are starting to kind of just process like, oh, maybe this isn't as good as we thought it was. Oh, it's kind of aged a bit badly, which is, to be honest, I still love the level, but it's a fair criticism.
Dude, I can remember a number of years ago, I was in a call with a bunch of, I'm not going to name names, and like, it's nothing against any of them, but I think it was like 2022. I remember being in a call with just creators, and I think I brought it up. I either brought it up or I was screen sharing and somebody saw it, and I just said like, I like the level. And from what I remember, all of the creators at the same time pretty much collectively just were like, dude, this is fucking terrible. I was like, all right, well, I know who to not bring my opinions up towards.
Nah, I get it. I mean, I understand the criticisms of Eternal Night because, like, repetitive, whatever.
Well,
but
yeah,
I just think it had a charm to it, personally. Like,
yeah,
plus it was actually really fun for its difficulty.
I thought that too. Like, I can't play it, of course. Like, I no clip stuff a lot. I think the base gameplay is really good.
Yeah, I think now it would probably. It's one of those things where if it was to be buffed to top 1, it would actually just be quite bad. But I think it'd be. I think it could be a really fun like top 5, more or less.
The fact that shit like Aquamarine is out now, it's like
so.
You got to think about that when you're verifying top 1s and like it takes forever. Like I wonder if there's other levels like that. I
mean, I don't know. I'm just not interested in any of these top 1s other than Grief. I can't lie. It's just, all of them are just so. It's either condensed difficulty or just plain dog shit, or a combination of the two. I played a little bit of Amethyst.
What do you think?
Yeah, bro, it's okay. It's doable, but it's just something that I can't be asked to put myself through. It's one of them. TS2 just looks so god awful that I just can't be asked to even try it. And Grief, I've played a bit. Grief, I like. Grief, I'm gonna go for. I think that's really my stance. Grief is so good. Like, obviously it has its flaws from a playing perspective, but from like a, without trying to sound corny, it's got the aura of a top 1. I don't know how else to put it.
Well, yeah, it does.
Like, 100%. It's gonna be such a good top 1.
It's also the story too. Like with Doggy.
Yeah.
Streaming all of it, going on Nico's account, like everything he's doing is like, everything he's doing is living up to ancient verifications.
100%. I feel like, I don't know, something that I kind of have an issue with. Not because it's anyone's fault, but I feel like a lot of top play in GD just feels AI generated now. I don't know. Everyone's just like robots. I can't lie.
Do you mean story-wise, like a level is just made and then verified and that's it? And there's no like, 100%. They don't post progress. There's no outsider concise storytelling there. Not that there needs to be. Right, but like
I don't know, but it just feels like there's no passion. The thing is, and same with the first Victor too.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been like super into like GD stuff recently, but I do have this thing where it's like every few months I just open the demon list and I'm like, what is any of this? Right? Like I see like Booba Wamba at like number 4. I'm like, what even is that? Like, I've never heard of this in my life. Like, what is
I tried to give Booba Wamba a chance, like when it came out, when it was like free or whatever. Like I did like the last cube to 100, not like the robot, the bit before it, and then I played the ship and I just quit straight away. It's actually unbearable. I don't know how people play that. I don't know.
That WizKid?
I think it was eShock, something like that.
What? No, WizKid's trying to beat it.
Yeah, WizKid's going for first Victor. He's got really good progress actually. He's flipped 24 to 100 like twice from 60. I don't understand.
It's actually insane how like even 8 years ago we saw levels that are just free now as the pinnacle of difficulty, and it keeps happening. Like I keep thinking there's going to be at least some kind of ceiling we're going to hit. No, it just keeps going.
Bro, honestly,
even with how impossible the game is now.
I feel like a lot of people view me as washed, but I'm kind of in the same position where a lot of these things that took me like 50k, 100k back then, I could probably beat in like a week now. Like low-key, I think if you gave me Slaughterhouse on a fresh plate, I genuinely think I'd beat in a few days. Or, I don't know, AOD or something like that. Like, I don't know.
You verified that.
Yeah, that level. Fun. It's actually, no, to be fair, I'm talking down on it when it's actually, for its difficulty, quite good, I found.
Yeah, AOD was really cool.
Yeah.
And
it's not condensed.
What are your thoughts on 100%?
Bro, I love Exen gameplay. TOD,
Yeah,
which
me
I
too.
beat kind of recently, was actually just really good as well. I don't know. I wish he made harder stuff because he would make like a really good spot in the top 5 again.
He's a very good gameplay creator. I agree.
100%.
He's my
pretty much
favorite, like hard, like top demon gameplay creator.
Yeah, his challenges are cheeks though. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah,
Like they're actually so bad. I tried to Legion of Hell a bit recently, and it's actually
Yeah.
just cheeks.
What's the new top
I don't
1
know.
challenge?
It's Illusion
It's
of
by
Hell.
him.
It's
Oh, it's
Illusion-
Illusion of Hell.
Yeah,
okay.
Illusion. It was a really old one that he hacked like ages ago, and then it was like considered impossible, and it only got verified recently.
Bro,
But
it's
yeah.
so
Did you hear
poo.
about like the
It's just
thing where
unreadable.
he according to what I read, he removed his slaughterhouse completion video because he said his reaction was too NSFW.
I saw that.
And then
Apparently, he was
people are
like
thinking,
cursing
like-
at the level.
And then people are thinking now, like, what? Like, now people are thinking like maybe that's hacked.
Mm.
Because
I mean, I get
he
it.
took it down. I'll
my
read
personal
the
view on
community
him.
post.
I feel like I don't know. I'd rather give him the benefit of the doubt because at the end of the day, like I don't know. I think it's just because I'm a bit delusional, and I think it would be really cool to see Exen beat Slaughterhouse. Like that's just cool. But I don't know. I get the skepticism entirely.
I honestly, I mean, of course he's banned from the list, right? But
I don't know. Is he still banned from Point of Career? I'd be surprised if he was.
I'm
Like all
guessing
given
he
everything.
is.
Legit
I'm not going to assume things. Let's actually check this before I just spread misinformation.
To be fair, if there's any form of skepticism about his video right now, I doubt he'd be
No,
on the
he's
list
still
anyway.
banned from the list.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Checks
still think it's like I just don't I guess I just don't understand Russian culture because I just don't get why he doesn't just give it up already and just be like, yeah, I did this in the past, but now I'm not.
Bro,
Like,
I
I half understand it because I feel like I guess if I was a supporter of Exen or like a Russian, just like an average Russian viewer, maybe I would feel like I've been lied to for a long time if he just came
That's
out
true.
and was like, by the way, guys, I feel like I can't keep it up anymore. Whatever he would say. But
he's
on the
built
other
his
hand,
name
it's like
on this, yeah.
it's like I feel like it's been so long now to where people just don't care anymore.
Yeah, low-key, I'd laugh if I finally saw his confession. Like, I'd actually find it hilarious.
Like, dude, the fucking people who made Through the Gates still remember when Zoink verified it? The pinned comment was whoever hosted it, and they said, "Congratulations. However, we still consider Exen to be the." It's like what?
But I respect the loyalty, but at the same time, man,
It's very impressive.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
actually
just-
impressive how loyal people are to him, and I just don't understand. I just want to.
Okay, the Russian community just seems like that though. They actually seem very tight knit and loyal to each other. Like I respect it because you get a lot of weirdos in our community, and like I don't know, you see
sure
good
it goes
things in the
both
Russian
ways.
community, and yeah, you do see bad things from the community as well, which we don't have. So I don't know.
What is it? Burnham is still like the spearhead of Russian community.
Oh, yeah, man. Burnham.
I wonder what he's up to.
Yeah, look, I haven't heard from him in God knows how long. I saw him I think I clicked on his stream one time recently, and he just died in a hardcore Minecraft world, and that's the last thing I saw with him. He just sacrificed his world.
It's kind of funny. Like he does whatever the fuck he wants. I can kind of respect it.
100%. I wish I could do the same.
There's some things that I can't defend him for.
Yeah,
like from what he said and stuff. But I mean, I don't know, dude.
He's a good character. I couldn't blame you. That was actually hella interesting.
That would be great.
I just want to hear his side of things.
I would love to hear his side of things.
Says and the shit that he does.
Straight up, I don't know. He's had such weird moments. Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. It's just differences that exist, isn't it? Go on.
CBF, dude. Do you use CBF or no?
Yes, I do. Depends on the level, to be fair.
Dude, that shit. Obviously, it's old news. I just bring it up to every player that we have on here, but that shit. Oh my god, what the fuck? It's so good.
See, this is I don't know. I get a few of my friends, especially Diamond. He actually shits on me for my take on CBF. Okay. I don't think it makes as much of a difference as people think, but I'm not too sure. I mean, for the most part, I could play with or without CBF with minor difference. But obviously, if it's a benefit, I might as well use it. I just don't care enough.
I could very well be biased. It also probably depends, right? Like,
yeah.
Whenever I play, I actually didn't realize I had it on, and I was just doing grief really well, and I was like, why am I so good at the way? And then I was like, at one point, I got to the completion screen and it said CBF. I'm like, that's been on for how long?
Yeah, Loki, I do the same. I think,
and then that made me think, like, maybe this is really fucking good.
It was 2 levels that kind of posed that kind of situation to me. It was Tunnel Despair. I think I accidentally got like 80 for the first time without CBF. I just didn't notice. And Map of Problematique, I think I got to the last wave without CBF by accident. And that's one of the levels where like you would be affected by CBF because it's effectively just wave challenges. Like, yeah, I don't know. And I'm playtesting like a buffed version of it at the moment. Like should be around top 10, but I'm playtesting without CBF and it's still not too different to me. I don't know. But Avernus was one I noticed it a lot.
What was that 9 circles level that you were playing that was really fucking hard? It was green.
Like Vortex.
Yes. Did you ever beat that?
Nope. I've got 59. I've got 35 to the Lost Click, which is basically all the difficulty.
That looks very, very difficult.
It's, to be honest, it's basically just a modern SKC in terms of the way it's balanced and that sort.
Which level?
Subsuming Vortex.
Oh, you're trying to beat that? That would be really cool.
Not actively, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I think I was on like a good wave with it. My momentum got lost because of school and that kind of thing, and I just never kind of picked it back up because, to be honest, it's really boring. But yeah, I just kind of need to push through with it eventually. I have 59 as well, which is just good. It's almost past the first wave, but yeah, I might go back to it eventually. Who knows? It's probably like top 10 as well, so it would be cool.
It's so hard to tell what's what now because did you see? There's a picture. There's a screenshot I saw today. Popoff did a run on Thinking Space 2, and he was like, "This is about either top 1 to 30," and everyone's like, "Oh, okay."
He's got to be trolling. There's just no way.
It's like, all right,
no, because I'll be honest, no, he has to be trolling because the difference between like a top 10 and a top 30 is crazy. He's 100% just on one. This is I don't mean to like kind of drag it, but this is kind of what I mean about how things just feel so soulless now. How is someone playing like a top 1/2 and then they're just trolling, be like, oh, top 1 to top 30? Yeah. Like, bro, God. It's so boring. It's actually so boring. This just brought
something back that I forgot about. I think Riot had this criticism as well of modern play. If I remember right, the conversation, maybe it was off stream. We were talking about how like not a lot of people, like only Nswish can fucking pull that off. He was the first one to actually pull that off, and
it's just cringe when other people do it.
And then by confirmation bias, because we were around when Nswish was around, when we see other people doing it, we're just like, dude, like you're not Nswish.
I don't. To be honest, do you know is you can kind of tell when something's just a bit forced and when something like I would say Nswish, he quite literally was just unbothered from my point of view, but yeah, I don't know. It's so obvious when people force it now, and it's actually just like, what are you doing? I don't know. It's actually weird. I don't fuck with it personally.
I mean, that kind of animosity also creates, Twitter tension too. Because like I see when I was in GD Twitter a long time ago, it was about the same. You'd have an opinion on something, and someone would just be like, "You're annoying," and then that would just be it.
Yeah. That's true. I don't know. I personally try not to engage with that kind of thing because it's just this community is strange sometimes. Like I love it, but it's strange. I don't know. People love just fighting for no reason.
I don't know how to feel, man. I don't know how to feel about it. I have noticed that. I noticed that so much. Do you ever watch like YouTube Shorts or anything, and you go to the comments, and there's just a comment related to whatever it is, and then someone's like, "Edit, guys, calm the fuck down." Like it's like,
yeah, low-key.
It doesn't matter what you say at all. I swear, people are just angry for the sake of it. I just don't get it. Like,
I don't know. Okay, I'll be 100% honest. Like, back in my like quote unquote GD prime, like 2022, I was like 14, bro. I was like that. I was that toxic kid. I think low key we probably just grew up a bit compared to other people. Like, because I would have probably been behaving the same back when I was active like that. So
I had really thought about pop off like a year and a half ago. Not to like bring up old shit, but remember when he was getting exposed for the N-word stuff and just acting immature and all that shit? I remember seeing that because like we're older. I mean, you're not as old as we are, but you know, we're part of an older generation in the community. Yeah. So I see that and I think like, oh, well, he's just being a fucking stupid kid, right?
I guess, yeah.
And like he's gonna grow up and like realize that not only did everyone do similar shit like that, but also it's like, dude, he's like 13, 14.
Yeah, legit.
Like people got.
I'll keep it 100.
Like that's just how people acted. Not N-word, of course. Not everyone did that. Like everyone just kind of acted like that back then. At least.
I'll keep it 100. Yeah, none of your favorite top players are innocent. I'm just saying that. Like everyone's had their moments, but I guess that's just a part of like kind of growing up, maturing, and just.
I've seen so many screenshots.
It's actually crazy. It's actually mad.
I mean, there's some top. I get what you're saying. There are some top players that I can think of who probably didn't do that, but I guess it's just biased because I feel like knowing them, it's like they probably didn't.
Yeah, low key.
Like I feel like Tech probably didn't do that.
That's true.
He just strikes me as someone who just wouldn't do that.
Yeah, but it's weird because I don't know. I've just never seen him get into anything. That's probably why.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I don't know, the pester. Like I just can't picture the pester like going around and dropping.
Didn't you remove a video because it had like the N-word in the URL?
Oh yeah, but that was like an important completion. I think his whole thing behind it was like, oh, I don't want my important completion to be marked by this, which I guess I get.
We brought that up. I forgot what I think he said. He said it. I'm pretty sure he said it was a combination of that. And the fact that he didn't want more people like going to the video for that instead of the completion.
Which I kind of get. Yeah,
he 100%. Does still have that archived. He's never going to delete that.
Oh my god, it's actually the RNG is ridiculous.
I think he re-enlisted it actually. It was private for a while. I think he brought it back. I don't know. I'm not going to look.
What completion was it on? I don't remember.
I think it was Limbo.
First, yeah.
Dude, that's so fucking funny.
It's just I can't imagine the RNG isn't a YouTube link in like hexadecimal. So
I think I remember combinations. Someone calculated and it was like either in like millions or billion, like 1 in something million or 1 in something billion. Like it was actually ridiculous.
Actually ridiculous. I don't get it, bro.
I can't even comprehend that. I actually can't.
Mad. Actually mad.
Dude, when we were when I was looking shit up for this, I found some very interesting videos because people upload some of your like rage moments from your streams.
Oh,
there was some. There was a Cursed dies at 49 on Slaughterhouse and becomes Indian. Cursed dies at Nerf Slaughterhouse and becomes a demon. And it got me thinking about something.
Yeah.
Do you have any moments like that you think in hindsight are just the absolute funniest? Like, do they stand out, or is it just like something that happens on stream and you move on?
I don't know. It's a mix of like, okay, damn, I was actually quite funny. I had so much GD emotion, but then on the other hand, I look back on it and I'm like, damn, I was actually embarrassing. Like, it really depends on the clip. Like, for example, there's a few clips where I'll just be playing like Hard Machine, I think it is, and I'll just straight up die to like 50 and just bust out in an orgasm. It's like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know. I look back on that and I just think of myself as an idiot.
Are you just like physically tense and then you just let it out when you die or something?
It's a mix of that, but I'll keep it 100. Sometimes I clip farm. Like, I clip farm before clip farm was a thing. I'll keep it real. Like, yeah, I don't know. But it's 50-50 whether it's me just being odd or me actually just being a bit tense.
Dude, the ultimate clip farmer was Space.
Yeah, honestly, Space was a character. Actually a character.
What was your
Loki, I kind of... Go on.
What was your take on the whole thing when it went down with Space?
Okay.
Like what was your perspective on that?
I think I don't know. There's two sides to it, because on one hand, it was kind of an "I told you so" moment, because I remember saying to a lot of people in behind, I was like, "Look, this guy actually just came out of nowhere." Because I remember it very vividly. Space he wasn't bad at the game, but he was quite slow, and he would randomly like send me a few links where he'd beat like, I think it was Hyperparacosm, and he beat it in 1K when it was actually still really hard. And I was just like, this sudden like increase in skill is just not possible. But so there was that, but obviously I trusted it because it was just kind of unanimously decided, oh, he's legit, whatever. But then on the other hand, when it went down, because low-key, I would consider that Space was probably my rival back in like my prime. It was, I don't want to say surreal because it's not that deep, but it was just weird. I'm not gonna lie, like I was low-key going against a hacker in a little race there. It was like, I don't know, it felt weird to say the least. Really.
Did you feel like Riot?
Low-key, on like a small scale, on like a very, very small scale.
Yeah. I mean, the community's bigger now than it was then, for sure, but...
That's true. I feel like, I don't know though, it's just because I would, low-key, I'm not trying to like be sorry for myself. I'd low-key say Space overshadowed me a bit during like my prime, because I was, in my humble opinion, I would probably say behind Space, I was up there. I was very up there. Like, I don't know, all of the attention was on Space because he was just blitzing through stuff. Like, I don't know. I was even competing with Space. I was beating his attempt counts in some things as well. It was actually, I don't know, but yeah, dude, he low-key just swiped with attention.
Z-bot watermark?
Actually ridiculous. But that's why it was added though, because I remember, I think it was when I was in CL as like a list mod or something. Fig, I think, is the person who made Z-bot, was a part of our list team as well. And he added that as like a detection, like for the sake of, oh, if something is a bit sus in the future, just check this. And yeah, like, I don't know, crazy.
I was under the assumption that like not a lot of people even knew about the watermark at all.
Not a lot of people knew. It was just list mods.
Okay.
I think it was CL Star fans
to actually check Spaces. Like, I wonder who the first person was to have the idea to check for that, because I feel like he kind of almost had like there very well could have been a scenario in where no one checked that.
True, actually true.
There very well could have been, because it was so primitive. I wonder who the first person who was aware that the watermark was a thing got the idea to be like, wait, why don't we? Has anyone checked this? Like, has anyone checked this?
Because I remember there was a server at one point where there was actually just a bunch of DL mods and a bunch of CL mods just in the server. The hack detection on both lists actually went quite parallel. There wasn't really anything that one list had and the other didn't. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a CL list mod or a DL list mod, whatever. Probably one of them.
Man, and then I just want to understand like the psychology of someone like Space who's in so neck deep, but feels like he can't quit.
I kind of, okay, if I'm trying to sympathize, it's probably a matter of just not wanting to disappoint people, which I kind of get. It's a lot easier to just leave something than to come out and end it, which is probably where he came from, but I don't know. It's still like, just cheating nonetheless.
I feel like he was probably so attached to like this persona and like this career that he created, albeit, you know, he was cheating, but I'm sure he like got so invested, and it's like not even in a defensive way either. It's just like, how long did he do that for? Like years?
Yeah, fucking ages. Like, I suppose you would get a form of attachment. I don't know. I think Space's method was just so fucking obvious that no one bothered to look for it. Like, I think the things back then was mostly just looking at edited rules. Like, that's kind of just what they were looking for, and obviously his rules aren't edited. Like, he just clicks over it, so he just kind of snuck under everything.
Right. You know what's interesting? In hindsight, if you watch any of his reactions, you can tell really, really immediately that they're all super fake.
Is it?
I haven't actually watched this. Listen to any of them, like knowing all of it's hacked. It's like so obvious in hindsight.
Damn. Yeah, low-key, do you know what was odd. It was the Slaughterhouse one. Like, I know he was actually just ill at the time, but like, bro, come on now. Like, you'd at least expect like a little bit of breathing or something. But absolutely not. Yeah, just straight up like spazzing out in his throat, bro.
So much.
Stop. That's
I
the worst
remember
accent I've ever heard.
I remember that so well.
Yeah, I don't know. He's
when
an interesting
did he verify
character.
that? Like January 2022?
I have
When
no
was
clue.
that?
It was.
I don't even know. It was so long ago.
Yeah, actually, time ago. I think it will say on the list if I just go check now. If I go on like the history thing, position history, and then yeah, it was added in 2021 November.
Oh, I had an interesting thing to ask about mashups, because I don't really know how many people I can ask this. So I there's probably a lot of reasons that people would use a mashup, and I had a thought the other day. I was thinking like, I wonder if mashups can actually help with beating shit, because I feel like if the song is a little less serious and more loosely, more loose, more laid back, I feel like. Do you think it could have a potential stress relieving aspect to it?
Definitely, yeah. I think I actually kind of use that to my advantage depending on the level. Like, there's kind of two aspects to it. Like, for one, I get really, really bored if I'm playing the same level over and over again and there's literally no change. So I, whatever, switch up the song, do whatever. But on the other hand, like, certain pitches actually just are a bit more calming. Like, TOD low pitch, for example, was actually quite relaxing compared to like whatever the original one is. But yeah, some of them are sabotage recently, because when I got 72 on SCS recently, I got 65 a little bit earlier in the day, but it was with a shitty little skibbity toilet mashup, because I was gonna just like bro, I don't even know, I was gonna just post it and like see what happened, but like I turned it off and I got 72 so quick. Like, it does sabotage sometimes.
Just completely ruins concentration.
Yes, like click sync is the main thing. I think I'm someone who definitely focuses on rhythm and that kind of thing. So if a mashup ruins that, then it's just
dude,
there's no chance.
Could you imagine if somebody took the audio of somebody's completion of a level with clicks and then used that as the song and tried to click to the clicks?
Do you know what's bad? I was really thinking about doing that for SCS. I was thinking of, the 15 jump, like where there's like that pyramid jump after the spam and it's really like hard. I was fully just thinking of putting an audio. SCS. I was fully thinking of putting an audio
where it just says click.
Silent Club Step.
Oh yeah. I mean, it has the same acronym, right?
Yeah, true. But yeah, I was fully going to put an audio on like where I had to click for that jump because it was just killing me so much.
Is that can't be cheating? There's no way that.
It's not cheating, but it's cheap, so I just didn't do it. Like,
oh, dude, my perspective on playing is like so like anything goes, because it's like I feel like if I was a player, I'd probably go like ULDM, like zero wave. Like I feel like I'd be doing all that shit, and I get it. Yeah, like people would be like, "Well, your computer's good." I was like, "Dude, I can see less. I'm less distracted."
Yeah, I completely get it. I used to be like that, but I kind of, do you know what it is? Like, for the sake of like an extra 1K attempts, like I'd rather actually just have like a clean looking video. For example, like Limbo. Like I was the first to do it on full detail. I had about 100 FPS in Jazel's part, bro. It was actually stupid, but like I just found it because it looks nicer. I don't know. I started to gain like a sense of pride from having like clean completions and that sort of thing.
That's good.
Yeah, 100%.
It's good pride. I mean, my computer can. I mean, most a lot of things can run GD better, even though I'm pretty sure it's still a single core game. But it does run a little better. Yeah, I don't know why. Like,
Rob's just some poo-poo coder, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I have a million questions for that guy.
Same, seriously. I think everyone does at this point.
Yeah, it's just thinking of like, good shit is the hard part.
I had
a really interesting question. I could just ask it here. I mean, I could ask it to people here, but I had this thought. I think it was when I was trying to go to bed the other day. I was thinking about, how some games are just kind of timeless and kind of eternal, like Mario 64, for example. Mm-hmm. It's just an absolute timeless game. Like, it will never not be what it is. I wonder if Rob thinks that GD is starting to get that, because I think it is.
Low key, yeah.
I think GD is like
kind of like Flappy Bird levels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I
'Cause
feel
it's
like
something that you
everyone
never
knows the game.
fully quit either.
Yeah,
Nobody
that's true.
truly quits the game too.
Like, I don't know. I'm talking all of this crap about like, oh, I'm gonna beat grief and quit, but I just know I'm not. Like, I've said that about 5 times.
Dude, I'll be waiting for the grief streams.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely like try my best with it. It's fun, anyways. From what I've played as well, it's actually something I can see myself doing in the future for sure.
Dude, I hope people bring back like I know Doggy's doing it with grief. I hope more people bring back like the story to verifications. Of course, Popoff did that. He streamed all of Amethyst, but
I don't know. Something was just off. I think it's just because Popoff's too good. Like, I'm not even trying to glaze, but like, bro, he's just a robot. I can't lie.
He is really fucking good, dude.
He's insane, man. Same with Zoink, and when I was about to leak. But when certain players, want to come back to the game and like do stuff in the future, like it will probably be the same. Some people are just crazy.
I'm sure Zoink could like. I know he started making content. He started like editing videos a little bit. I know he was.
Yeah, I saw that. I wanted to do that, but I'm just too lazy.
He participates in
editing takes so long
too, right?
I saw that. I don't know. I'm personally just not interested in that. I feel like GD content's just taking some next up weird detour into like the whole brain rot kind of like bullshit. Oh, click me for $1 million kind of stuff. It's just I don't like it anymore. I like the whole documentary side of things, but then it's just so much of it is clip farm, YouTube Shorts, all of that nonsense. It's like
I really don't like the fucking frame perfect counter videos. Like
so stupid.
They're so stupid, and I feel bad because I feel like I might have had some level of influence on them. Because, I mean, you know, people knew about frame perfect before my GD physics video, but I feel like after my GD physics video, it started to just become like used as a much more mainstream term, and like people were using it to like clickbait shit, like, oh, Tidal Wave has like 100 whatever 60 FPS frame perfects, and then it's like frame perfect counter, and it's like, I don't know. Part of me making that video was because I wanted to like make the usage of frame perfects less cringe, because people were just using it in the wrong context and like were using it in ways that just were incorrect. But I feel like it ended up making it more of a trend. Like,
it's not a you thing, though.
Understand what?
It's not a you thing, though. That's just people being thick, to put it blunt. Yeah. I've seen your video. Your video actually explains shit in a like nice and concise manner. It's like, I don't know. People are just slow.
I guess like content. I guess people see that as like an untapped market. Because it's like, well, what if I just... I feel like that's how all of this shit starts, right? It's like, well, what if I just start lying about it? I'm not saying, like... Not saying
no, I hear
people who make those are liars. But there are definitely some that are questionable.
Yeah, there's some form of... I don't know how to word it, but there's some form of misinformation within them. Like, and there's no way they're not aware of it. Like...
Oh, well, yeah, of course, dude. It's like with Nexus. He's super self-aware.
Yeah, but I suppose I don't know. Nexus has been doing his thing for like how long? I don't know. I never really watched him, but like,
do you view Nexus's like catalog as sludge because it's just so much shit, or is it like because you just brought it up and I'm curious because he just uploads so much shit to where it probably could be seen that way. But it's just showcases and completions.
Yeah, I get the viewpoint. Personally, it's not something I'd watch. I get the point of view that it is sludge, but at the end of the day, he's just playing the game. Like, it's not like he's sitting there and like counting the frame perfects on an easy demon and then saying it's harder than Bloodbath. It's like, I don't know. He's just doing his own thing, which I respect.
The bombshell, though. Do you think he's fully legit?
That's actually not a bad question.
Think about this. Like, do you know how much shit he uploads? Dude, if he just started botting stuff, he'd save a bunch of time. Like,
that's true.
There's no one would notice. In my opinion, there's no way he's not doing it.
Like, it could be stuff he could be legit, but it's just like he's not bothered lazy, to do it.
Yeah, again, insane demons. Like, why bother?
Yeah, you have a point. I mean, I feel like how many subs does the guy have? Like, a lot, isn't it? I feel like he'd have a bit more brain cell than that to put his reputation online.
Well, you know what the interesting thing is with him though? Is that he just doesn't give a shit at all. Really? If he gets unmodded, I highly, and this is an assumption, I think if he got unmodded, he wouldn't care. Like straight
really? Damn,
like, really?
I mean, I've never seen him be involved in his community. I suppose
yeah,
if he did care, he'd have more involvement.
Have you ever seen him give a shit about anything?
Nope. I can't even say I've heard the guy's voice. I can't say I've seen him type anywhere like other than his own channel. It's like, I don't know, he's just in his own little world.
Not to dog on the guy. Like, there's nothing wrong with
Of course, yeah,
it's just an observation because he has become very disconnected from, I guess, people that I know in the community.
Yeah,
at least
true.
people who aren't mods and stuff like that. But you know, I'm willing to talk.
No, I hear it. I feel like if he wanted to, he would have by now. Like, he's been here for how long?
How funny would it be if he came on here and was just like, "Yeah, dude, I bought shit all the time." What do you mean? Like,
I'd actually have a lot of respect for that. I'm not gonna lie. I
think it would be really fucking funny. I mean, he would get unmodded so fast, but it'd be really funny. Rob would, he'd get that DM from Rob, he'd be like, or no, he'd get that DM from Viper and probably be like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing? You get into hacking on a podcast as a mod? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's beating Bloodloss, isn't it? Or something like that. Bloodloss. Something hard anyways. Damn. Fair. Did he have like a reaction in it? Or was it just like showcase level? Oh, fairs.
He had clicks and stuff.
Yeah, no, I think he did that legit. It's just like easier stuff that.
No, I hear it.
Than the hardest stuff he's done. It's just that like he's too lazy to do it because just
which I completely get. I'm not gonna lie. If my job was to just beat levels and upload shit, and no one heard my clicks or my voice, bro, whatever, man. Let me just get my P's.
I also know he definitely doesn't care about. He doesn't give a shit about being on the list. That's for sure. Because, dude, he's probably making like 30 grand a month.
Yeah, he's probably making bears from this game.
Like, dude, that's what I mean. Like, do you think he cares? He doesn't care about being on the list. Maybe he does. I don't know. But, you know, from his perspective, like who's larger than him? Like, excluding YouTube Shorts channels and stuff. I think it's like Durami? Just guitar.
I don't know. I don't know how big Durami is, but
Durami, I think he has 1 million. Nexus has 2.2.
Does he actually? I thought he had 1 million. Fuck, you know.
He has a lot of subs, dude.
I didn't even know that many people like watch GD YouTube.
And he's in an interesting position now because he also started like showcasing stuff too, and he just marks it as showcase.
Yeah.
Oh, he has 2.5.
That's insane, bro. I just did not know that.
I mean, like, literally just scroll through his channel and, like, look at his uploads.
Ton 618.
Just
yeah, you know he's getting bread from that. Yeah, Nexus wave trials. Come on now. What?
And this is what I mean, like, dude, I wouldn't care either. I'd be uploading all that shit.
Yeah.
And he definitely has stuff scheduled, like, at least 2 weeks in advance. Like, there's no way. He definitely can record, because the special thing about what he does is, like, assuming he's not beating that much stuff, right? Assuming like a lot of it's showcase, some stuff, whatever. He could make like 10 videos a day. He just
that's true, yeah.
Because like they don't require a mic, you know, no clicks. All he does is
I'm looking at this Nexus wave trials thing, and low-key, like, I just don't see why he'd want to beat this. I see where you're coming from with like the whole botting thing now. Because what is this?
Let me see.
It's just like a really shittily nerfed Ashley wave trials. Except the Ashley girl is just replaced.
I doubt he would hack something like that. I'm looking at it. Like, because I feel like there's some stuff. It's like he has no reason about it. I feel like it's like memory shit, like memory insane demons. That's true, a perfect example. Like, if I was someone like Nexus, I'd be like just trying to get stuff done, and I wouldn't have I don't have time for that. We're gonna bother.
Nah, that's true for sure.
I don't know like what he has showcased. I know he showcased Ashley wave trials, probably top ones or something. He did Thinking Space 2, I think, right?
Oh, did he? Damn.
Yeah.
So he definitely pays attention.
Yeah, I was about to say he's somewhat connected then.
He pays attention. I think he pays attention in the same way that Riot does, where like people don't think he does, but he does.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like, or maybe he just pays attention in a way that suits him.
Yeah.
Like, which I guess I respect.
Like the Amethyst. Thinking Space 2.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through his channel and there's just a picture. What am I saying? A video titled "No-scapes?" ? And it's just straight up like shitty no-scapes.
He's in 4 mutual servers, so he gets the scoop.
Damn.
He's in GDS, Vibrant plus Pace, DLPS, Proxima. I don't know what is he in Proxima? Oh, he verified. I think he verified Epsilon or something. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, I was about to say that's ancient.
But yeah, where's this actually Wave Trials video? That shit got like so many views. Like imagine, like you think in his head, like because he probably hasn't even looked at the ILL. You think if he looked at that, he would just see money signs?
Probably.
Like of course, you have to like put in effort to bot a lot of those levels, right? Because they're so hard. But like, I'm sure Nexus could find someone to do it for him.
Bro, I was about to say he posted Ton 618 like 2 hours ago. Like,
is that like the impossible one?
Never mind, it's just some shitty one.
It's like a remake.
Fair enough, but yeah, he is connected if he's knowing what that is.
Yeah, like there's something Thinking Space 2. Like dude, if he just didn't like I mean there's a way to bot stuff, right? Like you can make stuff look believable and then make shit look absolutely like not believable with like straight wave. I wonder if the way he bought stuff, I wonder if he even thinks about that knowing it's a showcase. I'm gonna watch Thinking Space 2 and see if I can see that.
I mean, like very recently, like literally like yesterday, I think it was, I bought something to showcase to like a few people on a server because I'm playtesting something. And Loki, I just did a practice run, but like with Mega Hack bot on, and then it just saves. So it actually looks very real and it's like a normal click pattern.
Yeah. How did Nexus do the spam? Oh yeah, that's Dude, he has the fucking wave he doesn't have the wave trail fix on in Mega. Does he even have Mega Hack? Well, yeah, he's botting, so surely he's using something, right?
Bro, I'd be surprised if Mega Hack was like looked upon in a good light in like the mod team or something. I bet they'd get on his ass if he used it.
I mean, he just like says it's a showcase in the description. Yeah, like so. Yeah, it just says botted showcase. Dude, I'm sure because it's only at the bottom of the description. You have to click read more. How many of the comments do you think that? How many of the new comments do you think are like, dude, GG? Yeah, Nexus is underrated. So GG. Many. Congrats.
Underrated.
GG, first victor.
First victor. Oh my god, people are clueless.
How does he do this?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. You tell me, bro.
Dude, I would love to see him go rogue one day. Do you know how fucking funny that would be?
In what sense? Like, just kind of crash out on his channel or something?
Yeah, just be like, dude, fuck it, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna beat everything. I'm just gonna lie.
Bro, it'll be interesting to see him have like a personality, like as weird as that might sound.
Yeah, because the thing is, he does, because I've actually talked to him back in like 2016, 2017, but I feel like his like current channel and like the image he presents is very corporate in comparison, because I don't know, it just seems like he's trying to like pump out uploads, you know, make ad revenue, but like he's, at least back then, he was a lot more, I guess, edgy than you might think.
Oh yeah,
edgy. I hear it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he still probably does have a personality. He just doesn't, like, it's not going to show through his channel.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know where he would talk. Probably nowhere, right?
Yeah, not really.
I've not seen him anyways.
I think I'd messaged him on Twitter at some point. He unfollowed me years ago, but
damn.
I mean, whatever. He's cleaning.
He's literally never followed me. I don't know.
I forget what. I mean, I guess he was just unfollowing people, whatever, man. But I remember trying to message him something, and he just didn't respond.
What's his handle?
Nexus GMD. Actually, why did he unfollow me? I have no idea.
Yeah, no, he didn't follow me.
Sometimes I think about that. Not that in particular, but like,
Yeah, I was about to say, just like reminiscing of the
no.
Nexus follow.
Maybe you liked something that was like on his feed and he was like, bro, I don't want that shit.
I mean, well, no, I'm thinking about this now because of what Kugel said about the corporate thing. Sometimes it makes me think when I see people that only follow like top GD figures and that sort of shit. And it makes me think about that. It's like maybe that's why. I don't know.
I get you. I think that's one thing I've always liked about the playing community, in a sense where it's actually quite like tight knit in a way. It's not really it's not really corporate, for want of a better term. Like, I don't know. For example, like, bro, I don't chill with top players. Like when it comes to people in this community, except like what Diamond. I don't know. I just kind of keep to my own friends and that's it.
You hang around like just them.
Yeah, effectively. Like,
just getting in a drum. Are there any top players you fucking despise? It's like, oh yeah, this. No.
I wouldn't say despise in the sense where like I hate you, but I find a lot of them really boring. Yes, get in, big boy 17. But yeah, no, I find a lot of them really boring. I guess that's the only thing.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I haven't got a hate for anyone.
I think that's just a modern problem, if you can even call it a problem, maybe, because it's like so subjective.
Bro, low-key, I'm starting to kind of understand why people are calling me Unc now, because I'm low-key starting to sound like one of those uncles that like reminisces on like 1940s America. Like, it's not good.
Dude, we try to not do that on the podcast because like we just talk about the same. Because I feel like we would talk about the exact same thing every time.
No, I hear it. Yeah, I do hear it.
That was that's what the Riot one felt like. Because
no, I get you.
We could just really talk about it.
I mean, I suppose, yeah, Riot was like a staple when it came to like the top scene in like what people would call like a golden era of GD. So checks out.
He had fucking flaming hot takes. Holy shit!
Really?
There was one.
I might watch it.
There was one where he said that the demon. I don't want to like misconstrue what he said, but it was something like the demon list should only have a max of like 10 levels.
Okay,
that made some people angry, dude.
I mean, if that gets you angry, that's kind of a you issue, but it's a strange take to say the least. That's all. Yeah. Did he give like a fair reasoning for it?
I'm pretty sure it comes under the desire to have the game's difficulty be pushed more, and by having less levels, the incentive is higher. I think that was his idea. Because I guess there's only a top 10. People would be incentivized to make top 10s.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot when there's like a top one. Like do you know what? A good example, Tidal Wave. Nothing was made around Tidal Wave difficulty until like Nullscapes, which even then probably isn't.
That shit is impossible.
Like, I've not played it personally, but
holy
I don't know. I feel like it would have been made a bigger deal if it was like Tidal Wave difficulty, but yeah, like low-key, people just kind of saturate the list in like the 5 to 25 range when it comes to top levels, and that is it. Like difficulty isn't pushed further, so I get where he's coming from. But yeah, people talk about like, oh, the game is getting harder so quick, but it's not. It's just kind of more levels coming out, and that's it.
Yeah, I was saying that there was like a lot of like inflation in the list at one point. I don't know if it's still like that, but it was like, people were saying, oh my god, so many levels harder than Bloodbath. The community skill is increasing so much. And the community skill was increasing, but I feel like, the amount of spots that Bloodbath had gone down was really misleading because you just had like 30 levels that were just the same difficulty, right?
Yeah.
Like, they were like slightly harder than Bloodbath.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not really any different than just having like 1 or 2 levels above it. It's just
I completely agree. That's exactly what I'm getting at. It's just, I don't know. It's just a saturated list now rather than like a harder list. Well, like, saying not a harder list is an understatement because
it is obviously harder. It's just like the inflation also creates way more gaps in the difficulty where it's like, the difficulty changes a lot more gradually compared to the list in the past.
Yeah, 100%.
Another key component that we didn't account for when you said about Bloodbath was that people were also so bad at straight flying back then. That was another big reason
true.
for Bloodbath's reign to be that large. Because, like, remember when people were saying there were a number of people that, like, seriously thought that Sonic Wave was easier?
Yeah, and also,
that's
like,
because just how bad people were at flying.
Yeah. And also, people started playing higher FPS. That's why stuff like Phobos being moved above it ended up happening. You know, it's not like the level magically became harder. It's just people's skill sets in ship stuff and ship control became more developed, and people in general were just playing on higher FPS and higher hertz.
We've seen that. Sense, yeah. We've also seen that. We've also seen We've also seen, you know, a top one just get rushed into that position in as recent as like Stalemate Redux. You know?
Yeah.
Like just something going on top one without much thought. And then people being like, okay, this isn't that hard. that must be what used to happen a lot. Because I mean, there was also way less established, and I feel like everyone that was involved with running it wasn't even 18.
Oh god, yeah, true that.
Like that's a thought that I didn't consider. Like, dude, everyone was like fucking 15 running the list.
Actually, I kind of wish I was in like GD kind of back then. Like, I mean, I was only really established in like mid-ish 2.1, a bit later probably, but like I've been playing since 1.9. But I wish I was playing since a bit earlier, because like at least playing seriously since a bit earlier. Like I only started playing seriously in like mid 2.0. So
I don't think modern GD players like truly understand how spoiled they are when it comes to Mega Hack and CBF and Glow and Geode and all this stuff. Like I feel like a lot of people like genuinely don't get it, because we started playing the game when there was no like integrated Mega Hack, there was no Geode. NoClip.exe was like the shit.
Bro, no, do you know what it was? Obviously, a bit crazy. It's such an obvious like hacking thing from when I was 12, but PizzaBot, bro, that was actually the method.
Remember when Pizza Root? I mean, do you know Pizza Root? Do you ever hear that guy? That's an old name. I remember. I think it was him back in the day. For April Fools, because I was 13. For April Fools, he made an account hacker, which didn't work. It would have worked if like he didn't delete. You know what? I forget. It's been a long time, but I think it was him who uploaded that. I remember trying so hard to get it to work.
Damn, nah, fairs. Something. It's quite funny that you mentioned like how everyone's so spoiled, because it kind of reminded me. I was looking through like an old YouTube account, like quite recently, and I found a stream from like 7 years ago of me playing GD on like a Mac. Do you know the impossible level Death Anthem?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Right, so I had like a mini obsession with that level for some reason when I was like, what, 12, whatever. 10. I would have been 10. Probably. Okay. And yeah, I was playing like a nerfed layout, and like I wanted to verify. I'll send it in the GC. It's actually it's so old, bro.
Death Anthem showcase. I'll play a video of it so people are aware.
My layout was just nuked, so I don't know what I was doing, but I suppose I was literally like a 10-year-old on Mac, so it makes sense.
God, that was such a funny time of the game. Like, that's when Nico was showcasing stuff. Like, this is before Slaughterhouse. Back when like there were just random ass levels like this. I feel like Nico, if anything, misses that probably. Just random stuff that's all very unique in its own way. But a lot of people, especially modern players, I feel like they don't look into it that deep. So like they rightfully don't really have a reason to care. Oh my god, this is old. I didn't even know you had another channel.
Bro, it's all like
Fortnite? Let's go.
What's it called? Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll play some of your Death Anthem stream when we talk.
I used to be a proper like Fortnite.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Kid as
this
well.
is good. This is good stuff.
I don't even know. You're my old Mac. Brothers, my brother.
Yeah, the region shut itself. We're good.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say if that was me or if like Discord was shooting itself.
Did that cut me off, or am I good?
A bit.
I don't know what the last thing you said was. It was just like, oh, someone's. That's what I
live. Yeah, what's it called? Something apparent with my old streams is background noise because my brother's disabled and you could just hear him stimming so much in the background of my old content. It's actually
Stimming?
fun.
What was he doing? Like playing games?
No, stimming is kind of like a emotional regulation thing where they kind of just make noises or like they do hand gestures, that sort of thing. Like I don't know. Have you seen Darius like that? One on TikTok. Like he's a yeah. He's
Is it kind of like
quite
ticks?
yeah. Okay, yeah, perfect. It's literally ticks, but it's like a regulation thing above just Tourette's or that sort. Like yeah, it's all just all over my old
you should
videos.
beat this.
I was actually playing it a little bit like during my long like time away from GD. I was playing that.
What are you doing now?
Bro, I could. It is. Oh no! I was playing the impossible one. I got past like some. So the wave that's on the screen right now, I got past like the tight gap and I died to like some bad transition. I don't know. Nah, like I got past the big wave, but in the original, it's like 1 gaps. So yeah, it's just a bit poo.
What is that start position?
But I don't know what I was doing. Let's be honest.
Dude, like another thing from like the spoiled thing, no start pause switcher back then either. You had to manually place all the start positions.
That was so buns. I
remember when no start position levels.
No, do you know it was the copies where you'd have like I don't know, Bloodbath 30 or like Bloodbath 59. Like
you had to find those.
Yeah, that was actually just. I don't know. I think so.
Your version's gonna have a coin. Right
I sent one with me talking in the GC. It was like I wanted to make a creating contest for this shit to like nerf the layout one.
Oh, is it an announcement? Wait, creator contest.
Yes, bro.
Dude, wait, hold on. This is gonna be gonna be good. Good.
What's going on? It's CursedZ. Today I'm going to be announcing a creator contest.
You can just hear my brother in the background, bro.
Awesome. The layout's funny.
Dude, the mixing is so funny.
ID will be in the description. And
is this a no clip now?
I don't think so. Oh, I'm actually. Yo! I'm talking while I'm doing this. Fairs.
Damn.
And comment.
Damn. Why don't I even hack at that point?
The version of Death Anthem in the description of this layout, or B for you to comment in the comment section. The ID to different.
I see, bro. Yes, you could have a part.
Oh fuck! I put the link on the screen tonight.
That's calm, bro.
Alright, well, just let me know if you ever get a comment on that now.
But I don't even think I have access to the channel anymore. It's like, oh.
Oh my god.
I probably lost it. I think I lost it.
Is this the original? I remember the beginning jumps were way harder.
No, this one's like nerfed to the ground.
Yeah, I was thinking of this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the hard one.
Yeah, this is the one that's like.
I don't know where 46 is, but I don't know if he got to the hard bit.
Oh, yeah,
it gets harder.
Didn't play with progress bar.
Bro, progress bar is ugly. I don't like playing with it. I only play with it because people just don't stop whining on my streams. I can't lie.
Dude, that's free engagement though.
That's actually true. Damn. Maybe I can finally get like relevant again.
I can't remember much from your stream. I do remember like with any like big GD streams, I do remember being older, just thinking the chat is just terrible, but like not being bothered by it because like it's just kids, you know. Like I feel like I did the same shit in Sonic's streams, dude. Same. Bro, I
think everyone, bro. I even did it in like Zanny's streams, bro. I kept I think it was when he was verifying Swai. I kept just going, "This is not top one. This is not top one," and I think I got banned. No, but do you know what's actually? It's quite funny because after Swai came out, I was actually on track to be first victor. I was the first to get to the last wave. That's like definite. And then Riff just got so consistent out of nowhere, and he was first victor.
Oh yeah, that
was kind of mad. Yeah, I almost jumped to it from Arctic Lights.
Dude, first
it was that would have been like
first year you got cucked out of the Sukuban Circles verification, and then that.
Oh, bro, that fucking nah. I can't lie. I look back on it sometimes, and it's like I don't know. It was stupid to drop it, but I have a very good reason. This is like a low-key law drop between me and Diamond. Low-key, like, oh, in hindsight, he's actually a little dickhead for this. Yeah, he's actually an asshole. But obviously, it's not deep now. While I was verifying SKC, he actually recreated my version. Including like the pre-drop, all of that, and he was playing that parallel with me. He was just like uploading it unlisted / playing it in like calls with friends and stuff. He got like 67 as like a fluke from 53 when I had 70. And what's it called? Low-key, I have to admit, like that low-key just put me off. Like I was just kind of like, it was a demotivating factor, you know what I mean? And it got to a point because I did 36 to 100 for the first time. And then I went from 0 the next day, and I don't think I got past Diamond Dance, which is like 50. And yeah, low-key, I was just like, this is fucked. I can't do this. Let me give it to Diamond. And yeah, that's how that happened. But I should have stuck with it. I don't know why I didn't. It's stupid in hindsight.
Yeah. So he fucking so he recreated the.
Yes, he straight up recreated the. Bro, he's actually a bum. I can't lie, he's actually a bum. Bro, if he gets some big verification, just watch. I'm sniping it.
What even is he? He verified Koro's B.
Koro's B.
Which he sniped from NCAP, by the way. Well, I don't think he did that on purpose.
No, he did. He did do it on
Drama's
purpose,
going
for sure.
on. Hold on. NCAP.
No.
Koro's.
Nah, it's not. It's not drama.
NCAP,
Yeah.
basically, NCAP died at the last click of Koro's like 6-7 months ago. Like, it was ages ago. But the thing is, it wasn't public. Like, I mean, it's public now because he uploaded it after Diamond did it. But like back then, it was just like me and like a couple others that knew he was even going for Koro's because he didn't want like the pressure for it. He just wanted to play it casually. Then he died at the last click, and you know, after that, he just stopped playing it because he couldn't get back there. And then Diamond beat it recently. And I don't think it bothered him, though, because at that point, he had already kind of, like, moved on from trying to beat it. But I was a bit sad because I really wanted NCAT to be the one to verify Koro's B. Like, it felt like that level was, like, most connected with him out of all people.
I know what you mean. I think the thing with Diamond with that is he just kind of wanted to like, because I think he was genuinely, because when he got like 41 or something on Nerf Koros, and he was actually under the impression that Koros B was going to be harder than VSC, which is fair enough. I think he actually wanted to dethrone it. I need to finish Koros B. I fluked them anyway from 0. I can't lie. I need to go back and do it. I got 69, so.
Dude, I forgot you beat VSC. Oh yeah, weren't you going for Orochi?
Wait, what's that story? Was I going for Orochi?
I remember, didn't you make progress on Orochi? Oh, I found re-uploads
of
Orochi, 65 to 100 on the GD channel.
I mean, I was never going for it. I did 36 to. I think I died to the transition.
What is this? What is this thing that I just found? G's full deleted part. Hold on, what is this? I've never seen this. Was this in the level? Because I know G made Ancestral Calamity. What the fuck? Sorry, this is just like, I've never seen this.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before. But low-key, I'm kind of glad it's deleted. It's not fit the level.
I wonder what's happening with the level now, because we talked about it. A little while ago. I wonder if it's done.
Yeah, low-key. Watch them just like do a surprise attack. Haha, preview 4.
Kugel,
and it's just the whole level.
Were we talking to Nobbleblade about that before 2.2?
About what?
Orochi.
I
don't remember. I do wonder if that's done though. Who's even? Oh well, we don't know. He didn't. He's keeping it under wraps. I do wonder. That was June 2024. Okay.
I think it would be cool if they like publicized it a bit more, just so people don't know it's dead. But at the same time, like, I kind of get it. They probably just want to come out like surprise attack everyone.
Dude, Nobbleblade, he still has that aura. Like in his thumbnails, his videos, like it's still there.
Yeah, that is true. Still got that like old player kind of vibe to him.
Oh yeah, dude. Hella. Not a lot of people have that. I'm
That's
glad
true.
Doggy's bringing it back.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Dude, do you think
Actually-
you're gonna grow out a beard like that if you go for like a top 1 verification? You think you're gonna follow suit?
I mean, low-key, I could probably grow a beard now. It looks so bad on me. I think, like, I'm just keeping it to a goatee, but we'll see at the end of the day. I probably won't touch a top 1 other than grief, but.
I just pictured like I pictured like a fake screenshot of you with a goatee and someone tweeting and be like, now all he needs is a beer.
Is it? Oh my god.
I just thought of it. Because when I think goatee, I think like redneck.
Oh, no,
Not-
that
you're not
ain't me,
one,
that ain't me.
obviously, but
I've only got like the little,
thinking
like,
about
you know, the chin kind of goatee. I've got one of them.
Yeah,
That's
that
me in my profile picture, actually.
that was.
Like, yeah, I don't know why I
You
took
can
that
grow a
picture.
beard.
but- Yeah,
It just takes a while.
okay, I just don't
shave
think
and
it
not
suit me.
shave.
True that, yeah. I feel like hella unkempt if I don't shave, so it's just.
Dude, think about this: the eternal night beard.
Oh,
You
imagine
can't
that.
shave it till you verify it, dude.
Oh, bro, Loki, if I was to actually go for a tunnel night, like, bro, I wish I could, Loki. That level still got like that aura to me.
Do you ever have like weird goals like that, like reverse goals? Because I remember in like 2023, I used to have a weird thing to where I wouldn't shave until I finished a video.
I mean,
I don't know why.
Loki, I wouldn't say I have. To me, it's kind of just been like, if I don't know, for example, got a video to do, or not a video, like a level, I mean. If there's a level I want to beat, like, I low-key just drop everything that's going on until I beat the level. Like, I kind of do it in the other way.
Yeah, like for me, like sometimes I'll introduce artificial incentives to motivate me to do whatever it is. In that case, like I can't shave until and it's like makes me want to do it. I don't know.
It's quite smart, to be fair. Like, I mean, low-key, I struggle with motivation for everything, so that could maybe
Another
give me
one that
favors.
worked well was like convincing myself that I'm a fucking failure if I don't like get to this point in, you know, the production process for whatever I'm doing. That was a
You know
good
what,
one.
yeah.
Just beating
That's
yourself
actually quite
up,
smart.
self-deprecation.
Low-key, I might have
works.
to do that with like my studying and stuff, because low-key, sometimes I just can't be asked.
Oh, you just gotta get through it, man. You
Yeah,
can't shave
100%.
until you study. No, I don't know.
No, look, I might do it because my shit grows a bit too quick. I actually have to
Yeah.
keep on top of it.
Yeah, same. I look better with facial hair, but I do kind of miss not having to worry about it.
Me too, yeah. Because like low key, I don't know. I look back on like old videos on YouTube where it's like cursed face reveal, and I just look so fucking ugly, bro. But low key, now because my facial hair grows so quick on my neck and that, and it's like, bro, I have to shave like every 2 days. Like, what's
I
going
hate
on?
neck hair.
It's so annoying.
Are you talking about like
That's
the
so
back of your neck or like where you're like under your chin?
Just everywhere, like literally everywhere. It looks like I have a little sleeve on me. It's stupid.
like a natural turtleneck.
Yeah, low key. So
Dude, I think Doggy's beard like actually works on him.
yeah, it does. He
I
just
think it
needs to
actually
like,
looks good.
yeah. I think he just needs to keep it like groomed, and then it's fine. Because like he posted like, you know, the like 1 year with grief thing.
Yeah.
Like his beard actually looked good in that. Like, but sometimes I see it on a stream, and I'm just like, nah, shave, bro.
Yeah, it's this
not the
picture.
move.
I like
Yeah,
how he
that
just-
picture, like it.
He's a big enough you know, entity in GD now that like I feel like he has the status that Riot had where I feel like he can do anything now. Like he can just make
Yeah,
his
true.
profile picture his face and it's chill.
That is true. Yeah.
Like, and it doesn't make a single dent to his analytics because like he's just so like
Yeah.
recognized now, and it's,
Yeah, everyone
it's so
knows Doggy,
interesting
innit?
seeing
So-
that. Like, I remember finding him. He was streaming Keynote, whatever. He was streaming Kenos, and he had, oh my god, 700 subs.
Was it
Let me
cheese?
find it.
Bro, I was like a quote unquote doggy
Here we go.
OG.
Look at
Like,
this. I found it.
I used to talk in his chat
Dude, I
all
was
the
a
time.
huge OG. Look at that.
Bro, I'm gonna look for a really, really old screenshot that I took in Doggy's chat. I think he like, bro, he typed P into his search bar and Bro, it's just straight up had like porn links show up. It's like,
Do you remember when he was closing tabs and one of them had audio and it was like people thought it was like a porn ad, but it wasn't. It was a YouTube video.
yeah. Oh
Like he was
my God.
ending stream. He was on the stream ending, just face cam in the chat. He's just closing tabs, and all you hear is like, a woman talking for a second, and then he just is like.
It's actually funny. I'm really trying to find this screenshot because it's actually comedy gold. Like I fully had like, you know when people use that kanji character that looks like a smiley face.
Yeah.
Bro, I fully had a name and it was like cursed with that smiley face and it was
Dude,
a
a lot of
Fortnite profile
Spanish
picture.
people did that. Oh, dude, people did that in Fortnite too. A lot. I remember that.
Yeah. Fortnite was where I got it from. Oh, I found a screenshot.
I think Smokes did that.
What was it? Check
Oh my
the.
God. Is that like before he had 700 subs? Is that like how many subs?
Dude, this is so ancient, bro. This is.
Are his streams public? Surely not, right?
I don't know, but this picture's like public as hell, bro. I literally. Bro,
you can hardly tell that that's even him.
Well, it just doesn't look like him.
Yeah. What is
funny?
Okay, wait. I'm not gonna like show the screenshot. I don't want to give him that attention.
Yeah,
But so he typed. I'll tell people listening what it is. It's a screenshot from an old stream. It's CursedZ screenshot, and he has Google open. And Cursed is the only screenshot in the chat. He said, "I'm screenshotting that LMAO." And CursedZ's profile picture is a very old Fortnite picture. I forget what that skin is. And it says
I think
Cursed.
it's I don't even know.
And Doggy's typing P into the search bar and it's autofilling to Pornhub. And underneath that it's pretending synonym.
I didn't even see that.
And then it's the pointer crate.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Below pretending synonym. Below that is pretending sink, like he misspelled
He just poorly misspelled it so bad, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh
man.
my God.
It's actually funny.
That's amazing.
Dude, he would
quality,
actually
man.
like not know what the fuck I was talking about if I DM'd him. I was like, so like, what? Why were you looking at pretending synonym anyway?
Oh, he'd have no clue.
He'd have
Bro, this
absolutely
screenshot just
no
like
idea.
pops up every once in a few months, and that's just it.
I know he had a Discord server. I wonder how much shit is in there. I don't think I'm in it anymore.
Completely
Yeah,
forgot
I
he even had a
left.
server.
I left for like server space, I think.
Makes sense. Yeah, I didn't even know Discord had a limit. I can't lie.
I forget. It's like, what is it? It's like 100 with normal nitro,
Yeah,
and then with
100
better nitro 200. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, the whole thing Discord's done with like this Nitro stuff actually pissing me off because the upload limit used to be fine for me, but then they've just
Yeah.
like nerfed normal Discord and like put a shitty version of Nitro that's not even worth buying, and then just made the other one more expensive.
What's
It's just
the
weird, man.
what's the upload limit now? Because I remember it used to be 8 megabytes, and didn't they make
It's
it 4 at
10.
one point? It's 10.
Really? Yeah, it is 10, but it's
They
still
increased it
high.
at one point to like 24 or something for a while.
and that was fine. That was calm.
Yeah, that was perfect, and then they decreased it for some reason.
Yeah,
I do
know.
actually use Nitro a lot for its file size. That's like the
Bro, I've
biggest
been-
thing I think I use it for.
I think one of my most searched things at the moment is compress MP4. It's actually so annoying.
To send clips.
Yes, it's so annoying. I can't.
I mean, at one point, I literally just started uploading clips to my YouTube unlisted if I wanted to send it, which was it was a pain, but like, I mean, I guess if it was like small enough that it was easy to compress, I would do that. But if it was like anything over 20 MB, I just didn't even bother with that. I just went with
Yeah, I'll be honest, I just like compress it 2 or 3 times. Like the video looks like shit, but whatever.
I haven't even thought about that's such an interesting thing that I'm thinking about now. Like, because I'm so used to the file limit being huge for me, and I just completely forgot about how privileged that is.
Bro, I had Nitro for like 4 years and it just went and like I'm not gonna buy it back because at the end of the day I don't use this platform enough to justify it. But like,
Yeah.
bro, it's so annoying. Actually, so annoying.
Did you got past your phase of using it all the time?
Yeah, lucky. I used to be. Okay, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm still like an avid internet user, but like, I used to be so chronically online. It's actually sad. I'm not gonna lie.
What
And that was
caused the
like GD
shift?
Prime. I think a lot of the drive was school at the end of the day because I don't know. I'm someone I'm a perfectionist in my eyes. Like, I can't really do something without being like perfect in it, and I think that was a lot of it because I just kind of like my whole GD break where I like beat Cosmos and it just dipped or whatever it was. I don't remember. Yeah, that was because I was just studying and just doing all that like to get the grades I needed, whatever. And like, to be honest, I'm like a big family person as well. I just wanted to make my parents proud, so I just kind of got off and just like started bettering myself a bit. That was just more so what it was.
Are they even aware of like how large of a figure that you became in the GD community?
They are really
like,
aware.
Are they just like, yeah, he just kind of plays this game?
No, they're really aware. It was do you know what? I think it dawned on my mum specifically when I got my play button because I got it and I actually opened it with her and she was like just kind of like, wait, that's 100,000 people, just like freaking. Like, it dawned on her, and I think a lot of it is all because I on occasion send my parents money to I don't know, just help out, and a lot of that comes from YouTube, and like if I'll send her like I don't know a band or whatever, she'll be like, where do you get this from? And it checks out, and then it just kind of dawns on them. But they support it a lot. They're really encouraging with it.
There's a lot of people who like don't understand it, but like they can't, talk down on it because it's like the money's coming in.
Bro, that was, oh my god. So when I was in my prime and a bit after at school, bro, guys would get on my case about my YouTube, but at the end of the day, they were there like begging me for like a £1 coin to go and buy like a packet of Haribos after school. Like, it was low-key just stupid. Like, it actually, guys looked like idiots if they said stuff about it. I don't know. It was one of them.
Yeah, I've definitely had people bombard for money before too.
It's so annoying. Like, it's calm now because I just kind of keep it private. Like, I switched school now, so people don't really know. Well, people know, but like not to that degree. But
well, I mean, and the older you are, like I feel like the less people care. I mean, there's still going to be grifters and shit, but it's not going to be nearly as abundant as it is in like grade school.
I tell you what though, when I switched to my new school in September, I was on the bus home on the first day, and I saw a guy playing Cataclysm on the bus. I was on the phone, so you could hear me, like you could faintly hear my voice, yeah. And he turned, and I kid you not, he recognized me, and he low-key kind of freaked out a bit. I was really embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie. It was like, bro, because there was low-key so many people from this new school, and then there was this guy go like, "Wait, are you cursed? Wait."
Did he actually ask that?
Yes, I kid you not. Another time, like a few years ago, someone on the bus was just watching my AOD video. I was, I was talking to my friends, and like one of my friends was like, "Hi, Michael, wait, I swear that's you." And I look over at the phone, and it's just me beating AOD. Like, it was so weird. It was actually so weird.
I have had someone in my school ask me to beat like, I think Club Step on their phone because they knew me from my YouTube channel, which I don't even know how that's possible. Like, because I'm nowhere near as like well known as you are. So
but if you're interested in GD, it's a niche community. I think. Like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
I think if you're like hella interested, you would know. Like, not would, but I feel like, especially you, Google. People in the challenge community, people in that kind of community. You gotta know. And if you know, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and honestly, admittedly, like this probably applies to all of us. I'm recognizing less and less people now in the community because I'm just not as actively engaged in it as I once was. And a good example of that's the mods. I used to know, not be on top of it, but I used to pay more attention to it. There's so many mods now where I'm like, I don't even recognize that name, and that's just me. Like,
it's not just you. To be fair, I never really
in their own way, of course, but it's just something I've noticed because I don't pay as much attention.
Yeah, I get you. I've never really recognized them. Anyways, I think, do you know what it is? It's I feel like, is it just me or has like the Russian community become a bit more involved with the English community as of late? Like it's gotten to that point where I don't recognize top players anymore because like half of the good players now are Russian, and like I just don't recognize them, or I didn't recognize
Dude,
them
I
until
legit don't
like.
pay enough attention to know.
Wow.
That's bad,
Fair.
isn't it?
I've been
No,
pretty
I
out
get
of
it.
the community for the past couple of years. Like, honestly, I haven't even really played the game much the past couple of years, but I've wanted to come back to it because I mean, okay, obviously I need to finish off Death Corridor, but even outside of that, I don't know. Like, I kind of do miss the game. I miss like trying to improve, and I feel like I've never properly tried yet. So
I get you.
So yeah, I have been like recently considering just like properly getting back into it because I've just not been playing much recently.
I get it. Yeah. I've wanted to do the same, but it's low key. Like it's just kind of top play is just a bit AIDS now. I can't lie. Like you can't really. I think when I played was like the point in time before it actually became unenjoyable to play the top levels because I beat the
Yeah.
top 10, and then that's when like other stuff like I don't know. That's a bit after like Akron got verified and all of that. A bit before, I mean. But yeah, that's when it started becoming just unenjoyable to be top levels, and I can't get back into it now because I'm just not enjoying playing these hard levels.
Yeah.
Is that why you're playing like Subsuming Vortex and Map of Problematic, whatever it is?
Map of Problematic was for fun, yeah. But Subsuming Vortex it's actually something I went for a while back in my challenge days. But I was just a bit shit back then. I never really made much progress. But in like 2021-ish, I played it for a while, and it's just a level that I find cool. It's probably my favorite like impossible level, I'd say. So that's kind of my motive for that.
It's a good thing that people like still do pay attention though. Like, and it's not like
100%.
because I know there's a curse, not a curse, but like there's a trope when it comes to verifying like super hard shit or just beating super hard shit, verifying especially when it's like everyone in that community gets together and watches streams. Like you see it in Doggy stream. He has thousands of viewers, dude. And
Bro, he's got
something
too much
I've always
promotion.
noticed, which is also not surprising about like huge verification streams, is that like the second it's not grief, like nobody cares. I've always noticed that.
It's actually
and
weird.
I wonder, like
know.
that could probably be demotivating. I imagine.
It's extremely. I mean, if I say it was similar when I was verifying AOD, I'm lying because it wasn't to the same extent. But like, I don't know. It would be quite annoying when like I'd play something else and people were just kind of egging me on to like go play something that would make me want to punch my desk. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know. Sometimes I actually wanted to have fun, but like it's just kind of hard.
Honestly, Doggy does a really good job of not just being like, guys, shut the fuck up. Like, honestly.
I don't know how he doesn't, because I would say like a very defining feature of my streams back when I was proper active was me actually just being a bit of a dickhead to chat. Like I low-key look back on it and I regret it a bit because sometimes I'm like, damn, that's a bit unreasonable from you. But at the same time, bro, they just pushed it. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like they actually just did too much. It's really unenjoyable sometimes.
I think another thing for Doggy is like he's making so much money on the streams too. I feel like he almost can't complain, you know?
He's so low key. If
Like,
I was
feel like
making
that's
his
a
bread, I would
huge
stream
factor,
every day. Yeah, honestly.
That must be like a huge factor for like him just continuing grief almost every day. Even on the streams where he like doesn't make much headway now, like it's still a good stream. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Bro, he brings in like a band or something every day. I don't know how.
Yeah. And granted, like YouTube takes whatever percent of the super chat donations, but still.
True. Also consider that he makes content, so he gets ad revenue and that sort. Like on top of all of his grief stuff, which is just mad.
And
like,
is the Stalemate song copyrighted?
I don't think so.
Dude, if it's
I'm not too
not,
sure. I uploaded a grief video unlisted. Let me check that.
Dude, if it's not copyrighted,
it's not copyrighted.
Great. No. That's insane.
Yeah.
Because like also your stream has watch time too, from like the thousands of his stream VODs at the end like average 100,000 views. Maybe not
it's
that
actually
much,
mad.
But like some of them do.
You know what? Straight up, I didn't mean to click another call. What another DM? My fault.
Very good. I'm gonna check to make sure like I'm not lying. Yeah, no, they literally average 100,000 views. That's insane.
Yeah, it's actually
dude,
mad.
He hasn't streamed in 20 hours. I need my fix, dude. I've been watching all of the streams.
Yeah, I've been watching them quite frequently, to be
It
honest.
feels so good to be so invested in a GD verification. Like it feels like I feel like I'm 14 again, dude. I love it.
I hear it. Yeah.
It's so good
I
having like
completely get it.
something in the GD community like that to like look forward to looking at. Of course, Amethyst too. Albeit that's already verified. I didn't watch those streams, but Doggy's grief streams in specific, I love them, dude.
Same, bro.
It's always nice to just have
annoying.
on.
Like, because being a European, he's live at like 3-4 a.m.
Oh yeah.
So, but
he does go
I'm
live
up
pretty late
usually
EST. Like usually he goes live at like 10:30 p.m.
I usually,
like,
when I streamed, I'd usually go quite late GMT. But obviously
Yeah.
for Americans and that sort, it's actually just a normal time. So
I don't like. I don't know what your demographics are like. I wonder like what. I'm sure it's a lot of Russians. People from the West.
Let me check. Actually, I think I can. If I go analytics, audience, let me see. Oh, it tells me time zones and stuff. I don't know. Apparently, YouTube is most active at like 12 a.m. your time, like in my viewership.
It'll probably change because it's like summer now. Summer's also like a perfect time to play. Like not play, but like, for like GD players to stream and stuff. Like Doggy streams are about to go insane because like people are out of school. Doggy's done with this semester as well.
Oh shit! Yeah. He's gotta go in.
Oh,
I'm right. My stuff's like 20% US and 10% Russian, and then
what's the other?
Like
is it like UK?
Something like that. Yeah, 4.6% UK. It says.
Oh wow, not even that much.
Vietnam is 4th. Interesting. And then South Korea is 5th. Fair enough, I guess. Cool. Of course, bro. Korean people are so nice. Bro, Dorami's actually so nice. He's actually donated to me so many times on stream. Like, he actually comes in like on occasion to just check in. He's actually a nice guy. Like,
wait, who is?
Dorami.
Ah, Dorami. Yeah. He's super nice.
Yeah, he's actually a really nice guy. He's probably like when you consider like the big names of like the community, he's like 100% my favorite. He's really genuine. Like, I actually rate him.
Yeah. He also can like do whatever the fuck he wants, which is dope.
Yeah,
a lot of people want that for like a GD thing. Like he's more of a content creator that he started as a creator and became a good player, and then happened to be a content creator who is a good player and creator.
Yeah, for sure. He's to be honest, he's how I'd want to be personally.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of it's like,
I went wrong there.
Have you ever tried making content like that?
I have not like top level content. I think I don't actually remember what videos I made. I'm not gonna lie. I made 2 videos on 3-dash. Like, remember that 3D geometry dash game?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. I made 2 videos on that, and they actually they came out quite well. One of them got like 200k views, and another one got a decent amount. But I think that's pretty much it. I'm not too sure. Like, it's just I don't know. I don't have the time to edit. It's actually just kind of annoying. Well, I have the time, but it's just not something I feel like I can justify investing my time in.
Fair enough. I mean, it's always a risk, right? Like, you know,
100%. Like, imagine if it flops and I've just wasted my time.
That's how YouTube feels for me, because like I started making variety content, so every time I make a video on something new, it's a completely new game with a new community, and like it is a risk every time.
Yeah, 100%.
Whether or not the video is going to actually do good.
I get that entirely. It's something I still want to get into eventually, but it's just like, I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't know how to start. Like, I could just go on and on.
Oh, yeah. I like the Subsuming Vortex thumbnail with the fucking Big Rigs trophy.
Bro, that's actually like it was meant to be, I don't know if people picked up on it. It was meant to be a throwback to when I did the Skipping Circles wave for the first time, because I died to like the ship or something, and then I just did your winner because, like, obviously, wave pass, cool. It was meant to be a throwback to that because they're kind of similar levels in that sense, but I don't know. I don't think many people picked up on it.
I'm just looking at the uploads. Oh yeah, you beat Acheron, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah,
first UK victor.
I don't know how. After all this time.
That's funny. That level is fucking hard.
It's just AIDS, man. It's actually just so AIDS. That thumbnail was meant to be a throwback to this video.
What's like the most unenjoyable shit you've beaten recently?
Good question. Akron. Okay, Akron. The hallucination was fine coming back to it. Solar flare was fine coming back to it. I think a lot of it was so shit. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my issue with GD was the fact that I was just a little hot-headed child. Like coming back to things, I'm actually just a bit more calm and I can somewhat enjoy the game now. So it's just not as deep. Like I don't get too like angry when I die or whatever, and I can actually just kind of sit through doubles now. But it's not something I was going to do before.
Does it come from an aspect of like stoicism now, where like when dying, it's just like, yeah, I died because I didn't time that right, not just not dying in the sense of like fuck this game.
I don't know. I feel like when I die, it's kind of just a thing where like, oh, okay. Like I don't know. Yeah. I think it's more so a thing where I get annoyed, but I just don't kind of take it out the same way I used to.
Yeah.
And like because obviously I'm not like, bro. I'll be honest. I will get to a point where I'll be like smashing my desk and getting physically worked up. Like that's an issue. You know what I mean? Like,
Doggy
and if I'm sitting there, like, dude, yeah, I mean, yeah, can't blame him. Seriously, it's so bad. But like. Yeah, I don't know. That was a big issue in a sense where, like, I would actually get like physically, like, I would get brain fog, because like I'd actually get like angry at the game. It was an issue. That's why I just couldn't sustain playing. To be honest,
there must be a lot of levels. I know Nullscapes has gotta be like that. That level literally looks impossible.
I've heard it's fucking stupid.
Somebody has 78 on it. Adri 14.
Yeah. He's crazy for that, man. But is he playing anymore?
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like his progress bar has go on it.
That's quite a common one now. I see quite a lot of people with it, but I just think it looks a bit ugly. It's cool, but it's just
I think if it wasn't like color coded, it would look better.
That's true, bro. Absolute needs to like. So in 2.1 mega, you used to be able to have like the percentage as like a small text in the corner, but now in 2.2 it's like complete decimals to like 20 dp. Like I really need him to fix that because I feel like percentages look so ugly. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird.
Is it forced that way?
Yeah, it's stupid. I tried to find a way to turn it off.
I don't remember. I mean, maybe I just am not thinking. I did eat before this, thankfully, because usually when we do these, sometimes I'll forget, and then I'll get super hungry at like the 2-hour mark. So we'll wrap up soon.
Happens.
Fucking Nullscapes looks impossible, man. I don't know how anybody plays that. Well, nobody plays it. No one's playing it.
Nobody wants to play this.
It is kind of funny. Like that's how you know Zoink is just the best. Like he verified a level that no one wants to play. Absolutely no one.
Well, I'll tell you what, though,
it'll be a while before someone actually starts, really grinding it on. Somebody is, but
I think I don't know. To me, it's quite telling of the fact that he's just a shit verifier. I'm not gonna lie. Like people are so capable of doing. Take every end. I think every end is a better example. There's like 2 people with list percent. I think 3 if you. I think SP Create's got list.
I remember.
But like people just don't want to play it because it is shit, not because it's like too hard or whatever. Like I don't know. I feel like that's a lot of the top levels now, and it got to that point a while back. I don't remember with what levels, but like people didn't want to play Akron, people didn't want to play Avernus because it was just shit at the time. But
I feel like that kills a lot of motivation for people to like want to improve because like I mean even for me. It's probably part of the reason I stopped playing because normally there was always like new shit that I would play and like I would play more casually just doing runs on everything, but when I got to the point where like new levels I just hated playing them, like I just had nothing to play anymore that I enjoyed unless I was just doing the same stuff I did before, but I don't know. Like I feel like I don't want to make it seem like it's like all new gen levels are terrible or something, but I do feel like there's just something about gameplay convention that's changed And I don't think it has anything to do with difficulty. I think you can make stuff that is ridiculously hard but still enjoyable. It's just
Yeah, for sure.
the way people make gameplay now is different, and it's just in a way that I don't find fun.
Yeah.
No,
You
I
know what
agree.
think?
Yeah.
Do you know what I think some of it is? I think some of it's because of how condensed gameplay can be. Like, I feel like length has been playing a big factor because Grief is very enjoyable and it's also longer, so the gameplay's not impossible the entire time.
Yeah, Loki. Grief's gameplay is actually not. Okay, it's hard. Don't get me wrong, but compared to like Amethyst and TS2, it's not that hard.
I feel like because it's less condensed, right?
Yeah,
So
but
it's
it's
like,
because of that, it's so playable. Like I actually enjoy
Yeah.
playing it.
I think it's extremely well made.
Yeah, 100%.
Of course, you're always gonna have
Grief is
people that whine
cool.
about hell theme, but like, I mean, dude,
Yeah,
hell
true.
theme is
But I'll
always
be
gonna
honest.
exist.
Yeah, for sure.
What were you saying?
I don't know, like Loki. I just, in my opinion, Grief is the perfect balance between like really because the gameplay is fucking hard. Like my like Loki a little leak. My best run is like 64 to 94.
That's
The
like
gameplay is
second
fucking
drop
hard.
to the end.
Yeah, second drop
Yeah.
to like almost 100.
And that's
like,
that's
game,
not Doggy's
it's
version, right?
fucking hard. Is it? I buffed it. It's more or less
Okay.
the same, if not harder. But like, I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's so hard. Like it's definitely the hardest thing I've
Shut is
ever
leaving
played.
you
but-
speechless. That's how you know it's
Yeah,
fucking hard.
yes, low key.
Just sitting there like,
it
oh,
is.
it's
It's straight up the hardest thing I've ever like actually attempted, but it is so fun
That's
because it's
insane.
something I can feel myself progressing on. Whereas when I went to play Amethyst, I played the Lost Wave for a bit. It's just fucking buns. Like, why are there so many clicks that are like almost frame perfects within like 3 seconds?
Doggy's got the
it's not my
craziest
thing.
skill boost from Grief. He got like, didn't he do like 64 to 100 on Amethyst? No, he did
59.
59 to 100.
Yeah,
Dude, he is like,
actually,
he's
same.
getting up there with, well, he already is up there, but like, you know, he's got that
Bro,
insane
when
skill
he
boost.
gets off of Grief, he's gonna be fucking nuts. Like,
He's gonna be insane.
He's
gonna be
I think he
crazy.
wants to do Tidal Wave. He's gonna be
Yeah.
mad. I think he's gonna do it really quickly. To be
gonna
honest,
do it
because
in,
the
like,
Tidal Wave
2
gameplay
weeks.
just doesn't compare to Grief. To be honest.
Yeah,
Right.
no. And like I feel like he's gotten so dialed into like the game modes of Grief too, like the ship timings, you know, all that stuff. I feel like Tidal Wave is not going to be that hard for him.
I don't think so. I mean, like, he's just been like playing it on like a casual, and he got 55 to 100.
Yeah, like in fucking.
When I went for that run, like I actually had to like go for it, and even then, I only got it to like 90. I didn't even finish the run. Like,
I do hope he can figure out like how to give proper therapy to his arm or whatever, because he said he was getting arm pain from Grief.
100%. That's like
Whether
a
it
real
was
thing
finger
with
or arm
levels.
pain. It's probably just arm
Loki,
pain,
from what I've played with Grief, bro, it actually fucked up my arm as well. Like, I think that's just going to be a universal thing that everyone goes through.
Yeah, the top players gonna start getting licensed masseuses, bro.
Swear down. Like, it's actually just
Like actually
insane.
just massage sesh before the.
Bro, I'm
before
gonna
playing
keep it
sesh.
like 100. Yeah, like one day I was playing Grief and I was going to meet a lovely lady in the afternoon, and bro, it was she knows about GD and she knew all about that. Bro, low key, I was able to use that as an excuse to get like an arm massage. It was actually lovely.
Oh, nice.
Like, actually, bro, good for me.
Finger massages are good too. I used to get hand pain way back in the day, like 2016. I would get RSI, and like I stopped being a player back then, but I don't get any hand pain now. I think a lot of it's because like I've healed and I haven't played that extensively anymore. Like the last shit I was playing was the last extreme that I was actually trying to beat on my main channel on stream was Mystic. And that was
Fair
when
enough,
it was
yeah.
hard.
And
Twisted Tranquility.
fair
If anyone
enough.
knows what those levels are.
Yeah, low-key, those are like ancient levels now.
People would be like, what is, I don't know what that is.
I mean, I think they're still pretty well known, but I don't know.
Mystic is probably more
Yeah, I
well-known.
guess. See, I would have said Mystic is less known and Twisted Tranquility
Yeah,
more known.
yeah.
Like that's what I would have went for.
I mean,
But-
it's just my bias because I think of Owen and I think because he's made so many more levels. I don't know.
I
That's
hear
just
that,
my
yeah.
bias, dude.
Makes sense.
People are like beginning to beat hard shit and they don't know what like cognition is. Like that's crazy to me. Like that's wild.
That's actually nuts. Who was the gameplay creator? Like Benji?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, it was Benji.
He's a great gameplay creator. I don't know what he's up to.
Yeah, I don't know. I literally only know for cognition. Zoink. Just Zoink. Nah, I don't know why he puts himself through it. Actually, he probably gets bread too, bro. If I was getting his level of bread, bro, I'd be beating the top 10 right now.
A lot, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I was to really get back into like proper top play at this point, I feel like money would have to be a motivator.
Oh, you guys
I couldn't see myself. Yeah, I really couldn't see myself getting on board with like the current top 10.
I feel like Riot would be like, "Nah, dude, we do that for free. You got to be motivated by your willingness to improve."
No, he's got a point. He is Loki.
Yeah,
I used to be like that, but now things are just so abysmal that I don't care. I just don't know.
I feel like it would be cool to like improve without having to worry about the current top 10. Like just, I don't know, playing.
Oh, 100%. Okay, to be honest, I wish I was shit at the game again. Like, because I would actually love to like go through. Because okay, low-key, it's a bit boring for me now to go and beat like an easy extreme because I just beat in like half an hour. But like, if I want to go and beat something that, for want of a better term, is my skill level, I have to actually suffer through something stupid. Like, it's not fun anymore. Like, I don't know. I wish I was just bad again.
Next video is going to be you beating like 100 easy extremes, and it's going to take like 2 weeks. The title is going to be I beat 100 extremes in a month.
I mean, if you can make gameplay, maybe you should try just making gameplay for yourself. Like
I've wanted to so bad.
I've done that, and it actually is enjoyable for me. Like I have made gameplay that I find genuinely super fun to play, and it's like at my skill level. Yeah. So it helps, and also I'm enjoying it. So it's it's not easy to do because it's not like everything I make is something I enjoy necessarily. Like it's harder than it might sound, but if you kind of get into the habit of just making shit for yourself, it could even be challenges. It doesn't even have to be like a full layout. I don't know, like you can find enjoyment, or like just have friends that make stuff for each other. Like in my friend group, we like make challenges and stuff for each other, and NCat, for example, makes gameplay that I really enjoy. So when he makes something for me, I have fun beating it. So I don't know, it just finding people like that without having to like worry about beating something in the top 10, right? Like just find something you like playing and play it regardless of how hard it is.
Yeah, I'd love to make gameplay, but I'm just so editor disabled. It's actually insane. Like I can't do nothing. I think a lot of the reason why I dropped verifications like Deimos and that as well is because I just don't know how to use the editor. Like it's actually just not it for me.
Try making a level. Just have like just do streams while you're building or something.
I guess, yeah, it could just be like a gradual progression.
I bet like people would help you. People would try to help.
Probably.
That might be fun.
Yeah, you got a point. I don't know. I need to definitely do something if I want to up my motivation again. No, I think I'm fine for now because I've got like a clear goal of things I want to beat in the upcoming future. But like after that, I don't know. It's either like I do something drastic to increase my motivation, or like I'm gone. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna bring up that community post. I want to see what we got. we can just run through these, and then we can end. All right, let's see. I guess I'll do it like this, so we don't know what's going on. I still have the overlay of this, so I'll just say they're at and be like. So all right. At Sam Edits says, "What's your favorite word to scream when you die past 95?"
Favorite 2 words is either no or fuck. I don't know. It just makes it
actually.
I don't know.
Let's ask like the good shit. That is kind of a
good
funny
point.
thing. Trick Length says, "Do you play any other rhythm related games, or is it just GD?"
Actually, good question. Beat Saber I find really fun. I'm not too active on it, but it's something like I kind of kind of go in and out on. I'm a bit shit. I'll keep it 100, but fun game. I like it.
You know, actually, probably interesting to bring up. Like the past half a year or so, I've been really getting into 4K, and I recently started talking to Diamond about it because he was also like getting
Diamond loves Mania, bro.
Yeah. So, and we were talking like the other day about like just doing some call where we both play Mania or something, and
Fair enough.
Might be fun.
Sounds good to be fair. I don't know. I think I tried standard OSU. I just found it really hard, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like you might enjoy Mania actually.
Is it? Fair enough. I haven't tried it.
Especially because you mentioned something about how like when you play, click sync and being in rhythm matters a lot to you, and I feel like that sort of approach to GD correlates well with 4K games.
I can see that, yeah.
But yeah.
I was never good at this.
I'm
oh, this is a good one. Why is your username Cursed?
Okay.
Freya asks this.
I don't remember why entirely. I think I remember like the progression of my names. It went from MikeMan1909 because that was obviously like name and birthday. And then it went to Cursed Diamond 1909. I think because diamonds are blue and I just really like blue. I don't know why I made it cursed, but it was just that's why I think I have an old GD account called like Cursed Diamond YT or Cursed Diamond. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, it was Cursed Diamond for a bit, and then it just shortened to Curse to be a bit more like normal sounding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Okay, well, we already went over that. So, oh, this is. I was wondering this one like all day today. I was like, what the fuck? Because I was wondering if it was real. Does the Buddha really enlighten you to beat hard levels? By Smiley Bean.
Bro, okay. So earlier when I was mentioning clip farm,
into your
bro, nah, I'll keep it 100, yeah, bro. It's just some D1 clip farm. When I was saying I look back on things and like sometimes I'm just embarrassed at myself, that is like the thing that was in my head. What was I doing? I'm weird. I don't know what that was. Yeah, but that was just the most OD clip farm of all time.
What was the clip? Were you just like, I'm embracing Buddhism now?
Bro, I think I was getting really angry at Cosmos, and I was just like, "Oh, the Buddha is testing us!" And then I put on some like meditation music, and then I just started playing Cosmos again. I don't, bro, actually, just clip farm central.
Dude, this is gonna fall into like the meta irony thing now, because you said this is a clip farm, and now no one's gonna be able to tell if you're kidding or not on stream.
Oh shit! True. No.
Don't worry, you can.
Now I'm gonna get called out. True that actually. You got a point.
The next
Gaining
stream is
relevancy
the Buddha.
101.
Dude, they should make like a top 5 themed around Buddhism. I didn't say it. We're moving. I'm not even gonna
actually that'll go hard.
We're not even I'm not even gonna entertain the idea.
If someone wants to do that, I'll verify it.
Can it become theory of Buddhism?
Yes, but that's actually too elite. But if I verified it, I feel like that would actually like blow up as a video just because of that one clip.
Verified top 10 theory of Buddhism.
Okay, maybe not top 10. I'm not that committed. No.
Okay, top 30.
Yeah, top 30 is like the furthest I go, I think.
All right.
At InRed says, how did your stats viewer ban impact your motivation to play the game? Are you satisfied with what you've accomplished so far in the game?
That is actually a very good question. With the stats viewer thing, it wasn't necessarily the list points and all of that. It was more so the community perception on my achievements, and kind of like similar to what we touched on at like the start of the podcast, but in a bit more depth anyways. It was quite commonplace for me to like actually do something that was genuinely like an achievement, not only just to me, but generally it was actually quite a accomplishment, and I would just be shut down completely as a result of my stats viewer ban. Like for example, I beat Vayne when it was a list challenge. That was my first ever list challenge. I went to submit it and I just got list banned. It was legit. I don't know why. So there was that. When that was sorted. yeah, that was all sorted. But it was just an initial suspicion. But obviously, that still kind of hit. Another thing, I think this one actually really got to me, and it pissed me off just because of like the negligence and the lack of will to kind of hear me out. When Sonic Wave Infinity came out, I got the second wave to 100, and I did the first wave to like a bit into the second wave in like 500 attempts or something. Literally on the day it came out, like, I was really impressed with that. And Riot, I don't remember how, but Riot, one place or another, publicly said like, "Oh, this kid is like a hacking loser" or something. And like, bro, it's just like, come on, man. Like, I understand suspicion, that's one thing, but just shutting someone down with no evidence to back yourself up, other than your suspicion, is just lame. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I'd say the motivation thing came from the perception rather than the actual list. And in terms of the satisfaction thing, yes and no. I think I don't like the current perception that I'm quote unquote washed, because I'm just not. Like, I think grief will probably reset that. But in terms of like my verifications and like I beat the top 10 at one point, I'm happy in that sense. Like, I think I've actually kind of fulfilled a good GD career anyways.
That's very.
That's good. Oh fuck! I was just thinking of something. Oh yeah. When you were speaking of like grief is gonna get you back on the radar. You know what it made me think? It made me think like, dude, I really hope like tons of people stream that.
I'm sure they will.
Dude, I
like,
hope
even
there's gonna be like 10 people streaming the level when it comes out, like at minimum. I hope it like brings GD YouTube back.
The only thing is it is actually really hard. I think there's only a few people that are actually going to be able to make quick enough work of it to have interesting streams at the start, which is, I mean, I reckon you'll probably see quite a lot of runs where it's like, oh, here is Taco's part, here is the first wave, here is like that sort of thing. But there's only so much real progress that is going to be made, in my opinion, for the first like month or two.
Do you think with grief, there's going to be just some guy that comes out of nowhere?
Yep,
with that
I'm already calling it. It's going to be either Servax or A6 or some Russian player, because they are just insane at the game and extremely mysterious for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Mysterious? Or like what?
Nah, I wouldn't say Nexus mysterious, but they're definitely like they just come out of nowhere and they're like, I beat everything. I don't know. It's one of those. Like, they're insane at the game. I feel like it's going to be like someone from the Russian community that does something with that.
I know Tiago, or however you say it. That guy's really good too.
Tiago's insane, bro.
He's fucking good.
It wouldn't surprise me if he went for it too. But I suppose he's got quite a few projects that he's got unfinished. He's got like Booba Wamba, obviously. He's got Tidal Wave. He's got quite a few. So I don't know. It would be good to see him go straight to grief, but at the same time, like, I would question it if he did. I feel like it would be more sensible to finish what he has on his plate first and then go for grief. But
yeah, that's
up to him, anyways.
Oh, by the way, actually, I'm gonna finish my string cheese first. I got a little hungry.
Ooh. Low-key, I find string cheese gross. I don't know. That's just me.
What? How so?
Actually, I don't know. I'm like the pickiest eater of all time. I find the most random foods like disgusting. Like, you know, ketchup, mayonnaise, all of that. I find it gross. I hate it so much.
What like? Do you have anything of the opposite of that, where it's like you love something everyone hates?
Do you know about like peri peri as like a seasoning?
No.
It's basically like a really spicy seasoning. I think not really, but it's quite popular here. Like, don't get me wrong, people like peri peri as a seasoning, but I like so much of it, like an uncomfortable amount of it, to the point where like I'm almost coughing, like that level. I don't know. That's how I move.
Dude, you strike me as like the person, if you lived in the West, you'd always have like sriracha in your pocket.
What? Bro, low-key, that'd be hard. Like, I'm a big person for like spice and that kind of thing. So
yeah, like, dude, sriracha on eggs, sriracha on everything. Like,
okay, I would not go that far, but I would definitely be like, I don't know. My one is, there's like a chain of restaurants, Nando's in the UK.
yeah, I was gonna bring up that like that I went to the UK in February.
What was it? How was it?
Dude, it was great. I visited Fen, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Well, wait, where did you stay roughly?
Greg's.
Was it in London? You
No,
Greg's!
I don't want to like dox him, but it was close enough to London.
Oh, I know
like,
whereabouts he's at anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fairly close
Dude,
to London.
Greg's
anyways.
is fucking awesome. It's so good.
Greg's is amazing. I'm so glad
good,
a non-British person's been able to appreciate Greg's.
Dude, Nando's is good. I even like Tesco food too.
Tesco meal deals are actually elite.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. 100%. I think because in South London, which is where I'm at, it's bro, low key. I'm basically, if you think of America, how you have like the Bronx and that, I'm in the equivalent in the UK. Like we have, you guys have like food vans and that kind of thing. I think where it's like kebabs and that sort.
Sometimes.
We have,
like
we have like chicken shops. Yeah, we have like chicken shops where it's just some like really ghetto looking shop, and they just sell fried chicken and like chips and that kind of thing. But bro, they are so nice, and that is my go-to food.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I went all the way to the UK, and we were in Leicester Square, and we went to Dave's Hot Chicken. It's the only one. I think it's the only one in the UK right now too.
Fairs.
It was good.
I've not had it personally. Fair enough.
It was good. My dad was like, you went all the way to London, and you had Dave's Hot Chicken.
He has a point, but at the same time, if you're going in London, like, to be honest, London doesn't really have like a specific cultural food. London is just a bit of everything, really. Like, you turn one corner and you're in like Chinatown, like, which is an actual place. I'm not being racist. There is a place in London called Chinatown.
City, I mean.
Oh, is it? Fair enough. Yeah. But yeah, like you'll be in one part of London, you'll be in Chinatown. Another part, you'll be in like a Indian market type place. I don't know. Yeah. It's very like culture rich. I'd say. Yeah, that's what.
I know they have one in New York. They have one in Toronto, I think.
Yeah. They do, yeah.
Chicago, you know.
I feel like most major cities are just really like diverse.
Have you been to the US?
Kind of I haven't. I might go in what's it called, July for something GD related actually, but I'm not too sure. That's a to be confirmed type thing. We'll see how that goes.
Dude, I like how the Doggy and meetup's gonna happen.
Wait, what's that? Sorry.
No, I was saying I've also been to London, but it was a while ago because I had an Imperial interview.
Oh, is it? What were you applying for?
Well, at Imperial, I was it was like something. It was like AI and some kind of engineering. I forgot. It was ages ago, but
oh damn!
Like I applied to the UK as well.
Yeah.
I applied, like Edinburgh, Queens. Imperial. I actually got accepted into everything somehow, but
damn, yeah. Fairs. I'm applying to Imperial for Massive Physics this year.
Oh yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, because the thing is, I also did GCSEs and A levels. So
did you? Damn. What A levels did you do?
I did maths, further maths, chemistry, and physics.
You're literally doing the exact same as me, except I'm doing Spanish as well.
Shot.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's mad. I literally finished my AS exams like this summer.
Oh shit! Nice. Yes, well, good luck on your A levels then.
Appreciate you, bro.
What got you to like learn Spanish?
Oh,
that was a
okay.
From my mind.
The real backstory. Okay, so there was a catalyst, and then there was like a drive that I picked up a bit later. We had like a parents' evening, which is basically obviously where like they have like a conference with your parents and just tell them about your baby or whatever. My Spanish teacher got onto me, said I was just gonna go nowhere in the subject. They were like, oh, he always sleeping in class, doing all of that. Like, yeah, it was one of them, and it got me kind of mad. So I just started doing a lot of Spanish. But then I actually started enjoying it as a hobby, and yeah, I just kind of went from there. I have an auntie and uncle who live out there. They're not Spanish, but they live out there. So I've gone a few times over there. So it's nice to be able to communicate and that kind of thing with natives, that sort. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think it's probably one of the best things I've done for myself in terms of like broadening my communication. There's like a mental exercise as well, I guess. If you're a viewer and you haven't picked up on a second language, I'd 100% recommend it because it's just really good for all purposes.
It probably helps a lot with like a neural connection too, like just keeping your brain like learning, you know, like
100%.
Like brain food. Same with like reading books and shit.
I think
thought
one
about
thing I
learning
noticed.
Spanish.
You should 100%. I
Do
think
you
I
wanna know
noticed
where-
when I learned Spanish. I'm so sorry for
No,
cutting you
that's
off there. I think one thing I noticed when I learned Spanish is my English improved a lot because I actually understood grammar a bit more. Like I understood like the nuances when it came to languages, and it was just a lot better in that sense.
Do you want to know what got me to like start to learn Spanish a couple years ago?
Go for it.
I was hanging around like Sonix's friend group, and
Yeah,
and Spanish people are fucking hilarious too.
that's actually true.
Especially Sonix. Holy fuck, dude. And I was just
I mean,
hanging
I
around them, and I
inspected
wanted
Sonix,
to
but-
like just start understanding what they're actually saying. Like
I
I
get
took
that,
Spanish
yeah.
in high school, but I
It's not
had
the
my
same.
Discord in Spanish and stuff like that, just to like get into
Yeah.
that language. I forgot.
Yeah, my
most
Discord's
of
in
it,
Spanish
but-
as well. Like it's
Yeah.
it's definitely a good way to like kind of. I think I mean I don't know. I have my phone in Spanish. I have all my apps in Spanish. I have everything in Spanish. It's like it's definitely a good way to familiarize yourself with everyday language. It's nice.
I've also noticed like the same way we have typing quirks, like when we say the letter U for the word U, they have that in Spanish too with like Q for key.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like similar shit like that too. I've noticed.
yeah. They have Q for que. They have like PQ for porque.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it
always
makes
thought that
sense
was cool.
because it will probably take a while to like type out all of that nonsense. I'll be honest.
Dude, my sister's listening to some shit in the shower. That's loud as fuck.
Hot.
Okay, we need to end in a second. I do have some work I gotta do. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
no
to finish my main channel video in like the next 2 days. And I wanna play what is it? It's not Modern Warfare Remastered. There's like a new like thing for it that I've been playing with somebody and I'm enjoying it.
Was that tough?
I forget what it's called. Not important. There's one more thing I need to ask though.
Go for it.
Are you the Briz Master?
Oh my god. Okay, can I ask, do you know what Briz means?
No.
Okay,
If
I
I'm
know you
getting
said that it
baited
was
here, I'm gonna kill the person.
no, not get bait. So
Yeah.
yeah, Deji's one of my. When I was talking about how I just kind of chill like alone, me and my friends, Deji's one of them. Briz is just the equivalent of head. It's just a UK slang, and he
Well,
yeah
dude,
he
you're a
just calls me
minor.
the Briz
Why
master.
would he want me to say that to? Okay.
No, I'm legal in the UK. That's why we're all legal.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not a thing. Like,
Dude, I was telling, I was like, is this bad? And they're like, no.
oh my god, that's hilarious.
There's a lot of
he's
UK
gonna love
slang
that.
like that I just have no idea about. Dude, I'm
he's-
sure people listening to that, like in the UK, they're gonna be very caught off guard by what I just said.
I
They're like,
promise you
"Wait
they
a
will.
minute."
What's it called? Yeah, the UK's got some weird slang, really weird. Like, I could go on and on and on about it. To be honest, it could extend for like a whole nother podcast. But yeah, weird country, man.
Oh my god. Brit, that is a weird fucking word.
Yeah, Bruce. Like, you'd say like, oh, when. Well, I don't know. When I snap her and she says she's gonna brizz it on the first link, it's like that kind.
I know what link is. Yeah.
yeah, a link like link up. I think what's like another really weird one. Have you heard chatting West before?
Nope.
Basically, the equivalent of like
Absolutely
chatting
alien.
nonsense. Yeah,
Ah,
just
okay.
talking nonsense. Like, hey, why are you chatting West, bro? Like that. I don't know, something like that.
I never heard
That's
that
actually
much.
so
I
weird.
never heard this stuff when I was in the UK.
No, it's because you're in central London. I think.
Okay.
Do you know what it is? It's because, bro, I'm just from ghetto London. Deji's from ghetto London. Like we hear it all, man. It's actually insane.
That's a good point. Dude, it was surreal like walking around like Parliament and stuff. It was really cold because it was February, but that was really fun to see it. I'm sure like same with like Finn. You guys are probably kind of tired of seeing London all the time because like you just grew up.
Yeah, it's boring
Yeah.
now. It just looks dirty
Yeah.
to us. I'd say us. It
Dude,
looks dirty
honestly,
to me
when
now.
I was there, it was clean. From
Really?
where I went, it was honestly really clean. I mean, we were in the
Mm.
financial district and stuff a lot, but
Makes sense. To be fair, when I'm traveling
I was
around
just
London,
noticing that like there was just no trash. There
that's
was more trash in
insane. Like,
Atlanta.
I think the thing is because when I'm traveling around London, it's not necessarily that central, but it'll be like North London, South London, East, West, and it'll be like specific kind of cities, like I don't know, Tottenham, Brixton, like kind of what you'd say are ghetto areas in the UK, like that sort. But that's probably why I have a weird perception on it.
The cars were very interesting too. Like not the cars themselves, but the right-hand drive and like left lane.
See, bro, to me, left-hand drive is just insane. I don't know how
I mean,
you'd
I'm
ever
an
do that.
American. I love, I drive on the right side, left-hand drive.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
used to
yeah.
it. And so it was so weird being in the back of a car, like left-hand driving. Like I wasn't driving.
No, I completely get it.
It was so weird. We went on the what's the one highway, the busiest one? I can't think of it right now.
It's bad. I couldn't even tell you as a full-on Londoner myself.
Oh my god, what the fuck is it called? Hold on,
To be fair, all of central London is just extremely busy anyway, so I think wherever you say it's just going to be much,
the
much less.
M25, yeah.
Oh, right, the M25, yeah.
I got taken on that for the experience.
Fair enough, yeah.
It was busy.
For the experience. That is not an experience. That's just torture.
I mean, it wasn't that bad.
It depends what time, really.
It was taking me from the airport to town.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love the train infrastructure. I love the public transport.
Public transport in London is amazing.
It's
Like
so
I slate London a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but the one thing I love about it, like I have this thing called a zip card, and it's basically just you pay a one-time fee if you're under a certain age, and you can literally just tap the card and get on free buses.
That's
like
nice.
it's actually so good. I'm not gonna lie.
We rode in the tube a lot.
Oh, the tube is. I mean, I hate going on there to be honest. It's really stuffy, but yeah, it's loud. It's actually like a bit of a sensory overload to be honest, but it's useful, like really useful.
Yeah, I remember one of the people we were with brought headphones because there was a specific train line that he thought was gonna be super loud, and then it wasn't that loud.
Okay, yeah. I think. Do you remember when like Prime by KSI and Logan Paul was a big thing?
Yeah.
Like when it just came out. So me and my friend, we we saw like a little money making opportunity. So we just we hopped on tubes, yeah, and we bought two big like rucksacks, and we would just hop in between like the different Sainsbury's, Tesco's, buying out all of their Prime and just selling it on, bro. Like that's like probably the best use I've ever had for public transport. Yes, I made like £300 from it. It's actually insane,
bro. My brother did a similar thing at his school because like he also I think he might have gone to the UK. I don't remember where, but he got Prime before it was like a thing in Dubai. So when he got back, he just had like a bunch of Prime, and then he would like sell sips of it to people at the school.
Not even a whole bottle now.
No. School shit.
Dude, yeah, and he actually made like a shit ton of money out of it. It's so funny.
That is insane. Oh my god.
Dude, have one situation like that happen. You're a businessman for life now. You're gonna want that rush again.
No, legit. I promise you, it was actually like a little adrenaline rush where I'd give someone like a bottle of Prime and they give me like £20. It's actually ridiculous.
Bro, it's not that fucking good.
It's not. They treat it like it's gold dust, or they treat
obviously, but
it was.
You know,
Yeah.
as an adult, we know that.
Bro, I feel so good that I'm included in these adult convos now. I'm no longer one of those little kids.
I forget which one I tried. It was the I think it was the blue, white, and red one.
Oh, Ass Pop, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's nice.
Pop. It's Ice Pop. I thought you said Ass Pop. I'm like, is it bad?
That is crazy. Nah. It's quite nice to be fair. Most of them are quite nice. I think it's overrated, but like, it was never worth the hype. I'll be honest.
For what they are, they're good.
Yeah.
I think they're okay. For what you're getting, like
fair enough.
Very, very low, macros, like macros that you don't need.
True. I mean, I personally just don't really give a fuck about that kind of thing. But yeah, that's true. I feel like, but at that point, just get like a Diet Coke or whatever. Bro.
I mean, I focus on macros now because I'm trying to get like a good physique.
That's good.
Just working out a bunch, just having to stuff my face with eggs and bagels and chicken and salmon and steak and.
Low key, like I need to get back on gym, but at the same, like my diet is actually just kind of good. I eat so much like red meat and just kind of that sort.
Dude,
It's
I've
like
been
just
loving
my
like
normal
bananas
diet.
and peanut butter recently.
I mean, I just have bananas,
just
not with
fills
the
me
peanut
up,
butter,
man.
but it's so good. Yeah.
You should try it with peanut butter because it's
Bananas.
just like extra protein, just extra macros.
Good
Olive
point, to
oil
be
is
fair.
another good one if you cook.
Yeah, true.
That's just like extra calories.
That's a good point. Although to be fair, I don't think I'd bulk. I'm not really someone who wants to get like muscular. I'd rather just stay like lean. Really, like that's my.
I'm lean,
goal.
but I'm muscular, so it's like it's very hard for me to bulk as well. I got up to like, well, you guys don't use pounds for a weight. I got up to like.
I know the conversion
130
roughly. Fair enough. How tall are you?
I don't know what that is in kilograms. You also use centimeters. I use feet. I'm 5'10".
No, I use feet.
5'9".
Oh right, yeah. Fair enough.
I think
Not
I
bad
grew.
at
I
all.
was 5. I think I'm like 5'11" now.
Was it
Yeah,
fair?
whatever the
Come
case.
on.
It's like 9.
Bro, I need to have a growth spurt.
Don't worry, you'll get a
Stuck at
growth spurt
5'11" for
this
so
week.
long. I wish. How'd you wish?
All right, we should probably start wrapping it up now.
Safe? That's cool.
It's like about
Well,
9:30.
thank you.
My
Thank
family
you
just
very
texted
much
me.
for having me.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I hear it. Me too.
We're
I've been
gonna
trying to
try to
keep
be
on
more
the low.
consistent.
Mm.
We haven't been as consistent as of recent, but this is a good like reintroduction because we also want to start pre-recording stuff. At least I do.
Yeah, I hear that.
I feel like it's less scheduling hell for me because like
yeah, I completely get that.
we were trying to get everyone together at the same time at one instance to stream, and it's just like wasting time essentially.
Yeah, for sure. I get that.
So we're gonna see where it goes with pre-recording, but nice,
sick.
cool.
All right,
Anything else you want to say?
I mean, yeah, I guess if you think I'm washed, if you think I'm dead, I'm not. Trust me. When grief comes out, you'll see me again. Yes.
All right.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna hold you to that.